Okay, is this working, guys? Gigi, brother! Can't hear anything, brother, yet. How do I do this? You should go in already, be in. Okay, Gigi. Ah, here we go. Tell me if you're in, brother.
Hello. Hey. What's
Hello?
up, Jay? What's up, my brother?
Gigi, brother.
So what you got going on, man? I caught kind of, I caught kind of part of it, but not really.
Yeah,
What you
don't
got?
worry. It was Terry was making it very, very, very strong, but it's not that much. Hello, Carlos. Good to see you. Okay, Gigi, how do I put this bigger? You're very small here.
Um, Let me see. Do you see those things down at the right below where your picture is or your video is? There's those. There's
Microphone, camera.
No, it's above that. It should be right below your picture. It should have like um, yeah, I'm trying to think of what it says. It has a bunch of different layouts there that you can pick to choose.
It says layout, published commentary, private chat. Is that the one?
No, it should just be like little um, icon kind of like things. They don't have a name or anything to them. They're just pictures. It's just like there. See, did you do
It's
that?
bigger. I turned my screen. It was
Oh, okay.
sideways,
Okay, I
and
see.
now
I see what
it's
you're up to.
vertical.
Yeah,
Okay, no
it's right
worries.
underneath your picture. Do you see like right underneath? Just you see where your picture's at, right? And right underneath it, they're going from left to right are these different layouts. And if it should have like one should have a big picture and then two little ones.
Ah, I
And
see it. Okay.
see it?
Let me see if
There
it's
you
the
go.
okay.
There
And
you
if I
go. And there's
put
all
this
different
one,
kinds you can fuck with.
okay, that's only me. Okay, that's good. Okay, so Gigi, I'll tell you what was going on.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
It's not very big. Let me just say hello to Nez, sister, Carlos, and Talca Detectors. Amigo, gracias.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Talca is a nice friend from Chile, Gigi.
Oh, okay,
He
cool.
and he does detectorism. Okay,
Very
so
cool.
let's start, Gigi. It wasn't
Yeah.
a very big thing, but it left me in a bit nervous.
Okay.
It all started, Dogman. He's a guy I follow. He's a nice guy. I consider him a friend, although
Dogman
I never
UK.
saw his face. Yeah.
He doesn't like me.
Why?
Yeah. Well, I think it had something to do with something that happened a while ago. He likes me now. I think he says he likes
Okay.
me now, but
Wonderful.
we had our beefs in the past, and it happened to do with First Floor Audio, which I never said a
Oh,
cross word
long
about
time
him,
ago.
so I don't know where that came from. So
Look, I got angry at Lee because of Sarah, brother.
yeah,
I'm
me too. Me too.
for
Look,
nothing,
it's
for nothing,
I know.
just for what she told me. Lies.
Well, there's a little more to it, but you're right. Um,
Yeah. Maybe there was something between them, but either way,
yeah.
let
Either way, it had
I only know
nothing.
him for a little while.
Right. Right. And he didn't do anything personally to me either. It's just
Okay.
we got mixed up, and that's
Politics,
another
kind
person
of.
that I
Yeah.
have to make sure that I have to go back and apologize to for my part.
Yes. Yes. I've had to I've re-added First Floor Audio, and I took him off the block list because he
Yeah.
was on the block list just for asking me why I blocked him. You know, no, it
Well,
was people discover I blocked him because he couldn't see me and they could see me.
yeah.
Normal.
Well, I look. Uh, Akashi Chris caused a big problem between him and I. I don't like her. I won't like her. She caused a lot of problems between me and Ron, me and S4. She has caused a lot of problems between me and Lee. And so,
But
but
of that of the Jabba, right?
yes. Yeah,
Okay.
well, yes. Yes, because had Jabba not been there, then I probably wouldn't have had any trouble with Akashic
Exactly.
Chris.
So yeah. So I
So,
I I went back to Akashi and didn't say sorry. I haven't been to her shows, but I subscribed to her at
mhm.
least.
Yeah, which,
At
man,
least.
that's
And
everybody.
First Floor Audio as well.
Yeah,
But I haven't
hey,
gone there.
I don't blame you for any. Look, just because somebody does something to somebody that may not have nothing to do with you, and that's their beef. It doesn't mean that you
Yep.
have to all of a sudden dislike them because of a friend of yours doesn't. Um,
Exactly.
and
That's
and
the
and
point
I,
I wanted to make, Gigi.
yes, is
Because
you
if you're blocking other people on other channels just because you're friends of all of the bigger channels for longer, that's
mhm,
not fair, man.
it's not.
That's wrong.
It is
Completely.
completely wrong. Now,
It's dictatorship.
if there's a situation like with Jabba the Hutt flock, that goes over a bunch of different territories. So um, she's different in that regard as to um, you've seen what she does. You've seen what she's done to people that you like,
Yes,
and
and that's the pattern I saw on this other guy. I just talked to you about. That's the same pattern that
what
I just discovered. Same pattern, same things. Um, he's blocking people on chats on the shows before, so the owners don't know who's blocking who.
right?
So that's what Jabba was doing.
Yep.
Hello, Daniela.
Oh my God, you
And
have no
and
idea.
as well, something happened last night as well. Just look at this. Last night, I was watching a bunch of shows, but I put Rob's channel. Daniela, good to see you, sister. Stay for this one, sister. And I was just lurking there yesterday. You know why? Because I didn't see Dogman on the chat. And today I find out that Dogman was blocked yesterday by this same guy
Okay.
on Rob's channel. And I think on Eric's channel, I think on Jessica's channel. I don't know other channels, but he's moderator in 100 channels.
Which sounds like
Yeah,
Java.
it sounds like that's what happens. And
Yeah.
and as well, last week I was blocked at Nona Boss, and she's a wonderful girl. I love her, and I saw him there, and today I found out it was him. For me, nobody told me. It may be a lie, but I'm 75% sure it was him that blocked me. And I'm 100% sure that if it was him that blocked me, it was because I'm at Dogman's channel. And brother, this is exactly what happened at Goofon.
Yep.
This is the past's happening again. And I tell you, when I see an ass fuck the same as Goofon, I have to kick his ass.
Yep.
verbally and physically if I can.
Yeah. Believe me.
So
I
that's
I got
my aim
I
now
live
for
an
that old
hour.
fart.
I live an hour away from Goofon. You have no idea how many times I've just wanted to take a little
Yeah,
trip.
and Gufon is 10K. Remember, he's 10K now. He bought some subscribers, but he's 10K. That old fart, he's 2,000, but now he's probably gonna lose like 100.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what I'm really angry is that he's using his power of friendship with the big channels to shut up other smaller channels, and that's what really makes me angry. That's
Yes.
like worse than dictatorship. That's like Arabian shit, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Yep,
you
so
should not
that's what I
be.
had to say.
John, if I ever seen you at any channel, you are your own human being. You are an adult. You take care of your life, your kids, your wife, your family. Dude, you do whatever and go wherever the fuck you want to go.
Yeah, but I'm
This,
not gonna take this with my heart, you know. I'm very superficial when I'm angry, but then I'm Taurus, like you, Gigi.
me too, buddy.
Yep. Okay. So
Me too. We're very loyal, but you better not cross us or we will gore
yes,
your ass into the ground.
I usually give three chances.
Me
You
too.
you give two or three. I'm
Yeah.
joking. I'm joking. Sometimes I give one, man. If it's a slimy, I give one chance.
Yeah.
That's what
Like
happened today.
I gave my flock, I gave her 2 to 3 chances, and that was way more than what I ever should have done. It's just
Yeah, you
that
see, but I gave one chance now
yeah,
because it
now, yeah,
reminded me
now
of
it's one
Gufon
chance. Yeah,
and of us, Gigi, me and you know, the
yeah,
reason why I left Gufon, you know,
yeah,
our friendship was bigger than any donation I gave to Gufon or 2 years of knowing him because we know people, and that's what YouTube is good because it takes a while to know the people, but when you know them, you can you can say I can't stand this anymore because it's those strange patterns, man, those evil patterns. I don't like them.
yep, yep. And
Like
it's just
stomping on people, you know, it's wrong.
it is, and there's a big difference between those kind of guys who are doing it for. I mean, that guy. Do you think? God,
Andy.
it's still amazing to me to even think that
Oh,
Goofon
I
is
hope
out there.
he's not a moderator at Unidentified.
Um,
Andy's seen this, so he's fine. I think.
Andy.
I just want to warn Andy. I don't want to say to do something to him. I just want to warn them that if stuff happens, so then they can take action.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know how's the story of Andy. I don't know. I'm a bit behind. Maybe I haven't seen Andy on Unidentified. Andy, you've been at Unidentified, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's I like Andy
I love
because
Andy. I
I
love
like
Andy, and
Andy.
I like Tony as well. You know, I don't hate Tony, and
No,
he's never
I've
done
never had
anything
beef
to
with
me, so
him.
I like him.
Him and I have never had a beef together. Like where I have him and I have had it out. Now, again, Jabba the Hutt got me involved in that one, and it was under false pretenses. Is that I I thought they were bullying a retarded girl. Now, little did I know that she's far from retarded, and
Yep.
and the the differences of me making jokes about a guy who's eating ice cream. out in the woods. That's comedy, okay? But she wanted me to play a meme that she had made, and it said
She wanted you to do him a headshot with a real gun. That's what she wanted.
that and this one, which it said it said Anthony S4 is a side chick butthole licker.
Don't say that, brother. I think we're live, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, okay, but that well, it's
Okay, it's
false and
fine.
it's
Okay,
wrong.
Andy knows it. Everybody knows it. It's fine.
Yeah, and I wouldn't play it because a that could ruin his marriage. It could ruin shit for him personally, and I don't dislike him bad enough to want to cause him problems in his life. Not only that, it
Yes,
can get your
exactly.
ass fucking
Exactly.
banned or booted or kicked off a platform. You don't you don't make those statements. But me, I like to joke around with a guy who's kind of heavy and he's walking around eating ice creams. That's funny. That's it's
Yeah,
not going to hurt
exactly.
anybody.
It's
He
fine.
can
It's
lose the
fine.
weight.
I think
He,
so.
it's just a joke. Those are jokes. But when jokes get too fucking
Intense and
serious,
deep and um, slimy.
yeah, I can't do it. So I I said no, I'm not playing that. Well, what did she do? She says she drops off, and then she says my internet's is screwed up. Right? Okay.
On the chat, yeah,
Uh-huh.
I remember.
But if the internet's so screwed up, why'd she jump right down into chat and start calling me goof on? Why'd she start calling me that I don't like retards? Oh, I guess
Yes, I
Gigi doesn't
remember
like
that.
me.
I was there on that
Yeah,
show,
and it's like
like
you
on a
know,
tantrum.
yeah, I'm not here to to be a whipping
Faith?
stone for her. No, no, no. And that's why I came back at her with things that typically I wouldn't say. I'm not a fat shamer, but
Yeah,
however,
exactly.
I am not a shamer of any type. Man, look, we live in a world where people look and are beautiful in their own different ways, okay? But listen, I have witnessed things with her, and if she wants to try to make me look like a bad guy or an asshole, then look, I can do it better. I will do it better. And I will make you feel like a turd, the turd that you are. And she asked for it, I gave it to her. And if she doesn't stay in her own lane, it's going to constantly keep coming down on her. And that's why I was checking with you, is if anybody is messing with my boy John, then
Yeah,
all you got to
nobody
do is say
messed
the
with me,
word, buddy.
but I last week I was blocked at Nuna Boss for no reason at all, and I was like, and I went to Dina P and I said, Dina, I think Dina is also moderator at Tony's. So Andy, let me just explain this, Andy. So basically, Andy, there's some guy that is blocking people at his own will on the bigger channels because he's a friend of them.
Right.
And Dogman is was blocked last night at Rob's. Robman, I think, was blocked at Eric's. Dogman was blocked today at Jessica's by this Danny Tatership.
Danny Staten.
Danny Tatership.
Oh, wait.
It's
What?
not Danny, it's Danny Tatership.
Oh, okay. 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 Well,
Okay, so I
I
wanted to warn Andy to be careful that I may be blocked at Tony's if I start talking bad about Danny.
right.
Okay, so Gigi, I wanted to talk to you about this because okay, Danny's here. I'm glad Danny's here. So I just wanted to say that if Danny didn't block anyone, who blocked Dog Man did exactly the same as Sarah Myflock has been doing to all the people that don't do as she wants.
Right. So do
Okay?
you think it was her?
No, because she's not friends of them. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, so if it wasn't Danny, I wanted to confirm that Danny didn't block me at Nuna Boss. He's selling it wasn't me. It wasn't him. But still, I just because it happened to me and now to Dogman, I put 1 plus 1 was 2.
Hmm.
Okay. Uh, Andy's not part of the group at Wally's. Gigi, send the link to Andy, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So basically, I was blocked at Nuna Boss, and I don't know why. And and now this starts happening with Dogman, and so I know Danny and Dogman had something going on between them because of Josh and whatever, and
Josh and
Blackbeard, and I
Artemis.
don't know. But still, it's nothing to do with me. But I thought that just because of me being friend of Dogman, I was being punished, and that's
You
the
probably
feeling
are.
that yeah, it's the
I
feeling
agree.
that I got with Sarah and Goof on as well.
Dogman is an abrasive person. He is. I look. I had done something to him apparently that I didn't know
Dan,
about.
it wasn't hate. It wasn't hate. It was
Well,
I
he
don't know. You
he
must know have proof.
what it was he was sticking up for Lee, and didn't say anything bad about Lee, and
I like
then
Lee.
I got to talk to him, and it was like he just kept saying, "Man, I don't know why I hated you so much. You're a really cool guy. Man, I don't know why I hated you so much." He just like 30 times he said this. Man,
It's
I thought
what
you were a
people
real
say.
piece of
It
shit.
makes us angry at us. People know us, and they say things to us that they know that is gonna make us go first gear and attack mode, and that's what
I
I don't know. It's
didn't.
like a girl saying, "Oh, that guy raped me," and she's lying. It's the same thing.
I I didn't. I was like, well, I'm I'm glad you like me now, man. But we can drop it. You know, it's all good. We're good now. He
You
wouldn't quit.
remember that
He
Canadian
wouldn't.
couple?
Yeah, Josh and Artemis.
Yes, Danny, you're against all Scotland. Don't.
What?
I think Danny doesn't like Scottish people.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Oh,
not
Daniela,
Scottish.
you're so nice, Daniela. She always says the best things went on the right times.
I miss
So
Josh and Artemis.
basically, last night I missed Rob. I didn't say a word at Rob because I didn't see Dogman there, basically.
Okay.
And today, Dogman says that he's been blocked in some other places. I don't know, and that's why I went on a rant against Danny today at Jessica's because I was very angry. I don't like that.
No, I don't
I've
like that
blocked
either.
people on
It's
Goofon
called it's called being
without knowing them.
it's called being guilty by association is what that's
Oh
called.
yes, Danny's half Scot. Okay, so that's why he can't say that. Sorry. That's
Yeah.
true, Danny. I'm sorry, brother.
It's
Dogman told me something like that
Dogman, he's I have never had trouble with him except for that one little thing.
with
But
Lee. Yeah,
I do know that he is quite the drinker. And when he likes to get
like he
on,
likes his Scot. Yeah,
yeah, which is nothing wrong with that. I gotta
Scot,
be with that. But
Scottish.
he lets his he lets his inhibitions down a lot, and he becomes kind of abrasive. But I think it's
Yeah.
funny because I can throw right back with him. So I haven't had
Yes,
any trouble with
exactly,
him.
Gigi. You can do that. You can do that if you want.
Yeah, I can roll right with him. He's a funny guy, but he is abrasive if you don't. if you just meet him, right? Because he ain't afraid to say what's on his mind. But
Okay, so Danny's. So now I know why Danny says that stuff. Okay, so
yeah,
it makes things clear, Danny. Thank you. So ignorance may as well may get us in trouble. So,
yeah,
but still, Dogman is not here to defend himself. I'm waiting for
that's right.
Dogman.
That's right, and that's why I've got nothing bad to say about the guy. I I like him. I would hang out with him backstage. I have many times. Um, but being his friend, you're gonna have to know that there's gonna be some trouble coming with it sometimes because he's he's made he's made people who who don't understand him angry, right?
Susie B.
So
I'm just saying hello to Susie and
no, no worries,
Annabelle
no
and
worries.
Face
I can't. I'm not even looking at the
Sidvich.
chat. Why am I not looking at? Oh, here we go. Sidvich is here. Hey, Sid. Hey, Face the Ace.
Yeah.
Face
So
the
what I
Ace.
wanted to say, talk. So say hello, Gigi. Say
Yeah,
hello,
no,
brother. Sorry.
just hello to everybody in the chat. It's good to see all of you guys. I'm glad you're here.
Gigi, send a link to Andy Gambino.
I gotta go. I
Oh, you
have
gotta
to.
go. Okay.
Yes.
Let me just get the link.
Okay. Do you know how to do it?
I
Uh,
have to go to the conversation.
no, no, no. Just right there. It says underneath. It says invite down by where your camera is and your audio, you'll see it says invite. And then you click invite.
Convidados. Ah, okay, I can. Okay.
Yeah, and then
Okay,
copy
so I'm
that.
gonna put the thing on the stream. Okay. Can you send it to him, brother? You can't. I don't have his mail.
Um, let me see. I
Okay, so
can.
I'll put it on the conversation. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on the chat, but I don't know how to do it. Okay, wait a second. I'm gonna put it on the chat, okay? Danny, don't behave badly. Don't get in, Danny. I'm joking. You can come in, Danny, if you want. No worries, brother. Just wait a second. I need to go to the chat. Okay, so I'm at here. Okay. Copy. Now I need to open my other cell phone. Susie B, so good to hear about you, sister. Oh, James is on as well. Okay, let me go live. Yeah, of course. I knew it. I can't find my live now. I knew it, guys. I knew it. Okay, let me see if I can find it here. No, not here. John P. Oh, here it is. Nice. Okay, guys, I'm on the chat now. Hello, Scully, human data. Okay, I'll send the chat. Not here. John P. Oh, here it is. Susie, you can come in if you want. I'm on the chat now. Hello, Scully, human data. I'm joking, guys. I was hearing my voice twice. That's why I was laughing. Joa, sister, good to see you. Annabelle, face, human data. Okay, wonderful, guys. So Andy, you can come in if you want. Okay, sorry. You're probably on backstage, right? Yep. Yes, you are. Yes, I'm
Hey,
just
yeah.
putting Andy on the backstage to talk alone. Sorry.
How you doing, mate? Don't worry about it. Uh,
I'm
I,
good,
I, I
brother.
didn't quite understand what was going on about. Were you talking about Dogman?
Okay, so Andy, it was basically Dogman has been blocked on a few channels, and
All right.
because of
Yeah.
his
His language.
Blackbeard, whatever Josh thing, and today at Jessica's he was blocked there again. So
Yeah.
he did a live telling, he was saying it was Danny, but Danny's saying it wasn't him. So
Okay. Well,
either way,
there's always some kind of drama going on YouTube and these channels, as you know. You know. Yeah. And here's the thing with YouTube. I think we all get very familiar with people too quickly without realizing some people are batshit crazy.
liars as
Some
well. Yeah.
people, and I think we can be too trusting of some people, right? That's the thing.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true, Danny. We sometimes we put too much humph.
Yeah, I mean, there's two. Well, I've been doing this 4 years or so now, and I've learned to realize, that not everyone's going to like me. I'm not going to like everyone, but you don't know this at the time. You want to like everyone, but gradually you start to see the way some people treat other people. Well, we all know
Real
about
life
Buffon, right?
catches up, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you don't like everyone in real life. Why are you going to like everyone on YouTube? It's just the way it
Yep.
is, and you can't believe everything everyone tells you. There's so many wild stories out there that people have got. Whether it be supernatural or whatever, and you want to treat people with respect, but there's sometimes some of the stories are so out there,
Yeah,
you have
it's
to
nothing.
quit.
It's stories that even I don't we don't get interested, isn't it? It's
Yeah, yeah,
maybe a
yeah.
few will get.
And
Uh,
I've offended enough people in my time on YouTube, and what can I say? It is what it is. I do that in real life as well, so it is what it is. Now I know. We were talking about my flock and the way she. We were warning people about her. Me and Anthony were warning
yes,
a year ago, about her behavior and what she was doing on other
she calmed
channels.
down. She calmed
Oh,
down,
2 weeks, and then she'll be
and
back to
then
it.
yep, it's
Um,
patterns, Andy. We are who's good with patterns will notice patterns, and
yeah,
that's why I'm trying to break the pattern with them to get them sort between each other.
yeah,
That's why. That's the only thing. Because
yeah,
I don't I like Danny. I told Susie last week that I like Danny, and it wasn't because of my flock that Danny was gonna be bad or whatever. But then this started happening, and I started seeing. I don't like my friends being attacked, but Dogman was attacking Danny as well because of
Danny
him being
Stanton. Are we
friends
talking
with.
about Danny Stanton?
Yeah,
Oh, he's a
yeah.
good friend of Unidentified. He's a good friend
Yes,
of the show.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Danny's a good friend, but um, uh, uh, when I start seeing, I was blocked at Nunabos last week for no reason at all, Andy, and I saw that happening to Dogman. I put 1 plus 1 together.
Yeah.
That was only it.
Well, like I say, it's drama, and it does make people paranoid and stuff. Because I've gone back to you know, uh, I used to love going to Gigi's show. Guerrilla Gamers, having a laugh and a joke. But
And
then
you stopped because of her.
I stopped because of her. Yeah,
Yes,
I stopped going
exactly.
because she would. I was typing a lot, and nobody was answering. I just assumed that she'd block me or whatever, shadow banned or whatever you call it. I don't know.
Yes, that's what happened to me last week at Nona Boss. And then you leave the chat and you go back and your message disappeared.
Yeah.
That's when you're blocked.
Yeah, and like I say, like I said, she was doing it, and she has about 15 different usernames and accounts and stuff like that. She could quite easily be in the chat now somewhere listening. Who knows? But yeah, I used to try and give her advice. Maybe a year or two ago, she would text me
She
on
doesn't
Discord and
listen.
say, "What am I doing wrong? Why am I being this and the other?" And I would give her advice, thinking that she maybe needed it. And all along, she's just taking the piss out of us, really. Pretending
Yeah.
not to be smart.
She's
You know what I mean?
ignoring you and putting other people against you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like I say,
It's a pattern, man. We parents, people, we do understand that very quickly, man. When that happens, it's the me thing.
it did take. I gave her too much rope, as they say. But anyway, people like her and Goofon, we don't really need to give them any oxygen.
Danny, me neither, Danny.
Let's stop talking about them. Let's find out what's happening about what you're doing for Christmas. Are you doing anything for Christmas?
Look, Andy, I don't know. I haven't told you much, but my mom, she's a demential, brother.
Oh shit!
And
Sorry.
And she's being ripped off by some Indian guy on the internet for 2 years, and me and my brother, we can't do anything. She sent thousands to India or whatever. It's fucked up, man. Real fucked up. That's why I don't send money to anyone, because she sent it already for me,
Yeah, but
for everyone else.
And how's your
crazy
health?
lady? And my dad, he's gone. So.
And how are you, mate? I know your health hasn't been great. Are you on the mend?
I'm doing all right. I have a problem. It's a gastritis. Do you know that?
Oh, gastro, sort of internal stomach thing.
Yep. Reflux. Yeah.
Oh, I know that.
So because of my smoking,
yeah,
I should have stopped. But because of my smoking, it got chronic, and so I use filters, cigarette filters.
Yeah.
So that it's not as strong, and I don't smoke very much. I try not to smoke much, and I don't drink. Just my port wine very rarely. But before I got controlled, stabilized, I was taking omeprazole. You know what's that?
Say again.
Omeprazole.
Oh,
it's an anti-acid. Pill.
Yeah, and antacid. Yeah, I know the type. Yeah, we have similar things in the UK.
You cannot take it for a long time. You have to take it like for 2 or 3 months and then stop it. And I was taking it for 2 years already.
Shit, that's a bit too long.
Yeah. And it wasn't helping me. I was vomiting sometimes. And so people, my wife has a nurse friend that is on a hospital at urgencies. Like when people are, A&E,
yeah.
And she said, "John, don't take that stuff. You cannot take that. You have to take, the chewing gums that that create a Band-Aid on your stomach."
Yeah, I've got something. It's basically bicarbonate of soda. It's
Alka-Seltzer.
Alka-Seltzer, yeah.
Okay.
Is it Alka-Seltzer? Yeah, something.
And
like that.
Since I've started taking that since the summer, since before the summer, I never had a problem again. I take a little bit of the chewing gum after lunch and after dinner and before going to sleep, and I'm getting better.
Brilliant. Well, that's good to hear, mate. That's really good
Yes,
to hear.
Danny, as well as my diet, not only the rest. Hello, Nos. Oh, glad to see you, sister. Did you see
Yeah,
Nos's show, Danny? At Gigi's? Go watch that if you haven't. Nos was the interviewee at Gigi's yesterday or something. I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago.
yeah. There was another guest on, right? There
Yes,
was.
it's Nos. She's the conspiracy prime on the chat. She's
I know
Nos.
Nos. We've kind of locked heads once or twice, but I have nothing against her. But you know
Oh
me,
yeah.
you know me. On our show, I'm the biggest skeptic. You know what I'm like. I have to
Yes, yes, you are.
question.
You are.
Uh,
You are
Um,
very much, and I
I,
like you
and
for that as well.
yeah, just right. I need a little bit of for extraordinary claims needs at least a little bit of proof.
Yes,
And
exactly.
that's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful per se. I just need a bit more. I just need data. I think is what I need. But I have nothing against Nos, really, or anyone else. But I do question people, and sometimes maybe I come across as being a bit like a bit too kind of aggressive in terms of my arguments. But it is what it is. And like I said, you can't like everyone on YouTube, and I don't expect everyone to like me either. So you've got to be a bit of a
Yep.
realist when it comes to YouTube.
It's interesting to know who. That's one of the first things that I noticed when I started YouTube was that it can be a team like um
Why are
it
you
can be
whispering?
team like okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave here. I was whispering because okay, can you see this door here, this big door,
Yeah,
Andy?
yeah.
That door goes to a big living room,
Oh
a
wow,
huge living room.
wow,
And
wow.
on top of that living room is my arch enemy mother, number one.
Well,
The one that I just talked to you about
yeah.
having, you know. So
That,
basically, I
that
live with my mother because we have a.
it looks like you've got a
It's
castle.
it,
That door's
it's a
huge.
castle. Yeah, it's a castle, but it's me, my brothers, and my mother's castle, and our families because my brother has 2 kids, and I got 2 kids as well. So we are
Yeah.
like 8 living here. We're 9 here
Well,
living
you got big enough. You
on
must
our
have.
castle.
You've got a big enough castle, so that should be enough space for all of you, right?
Yeah, it's good space, but um, the problem is that my father is gone, and my mother, she's demential, and we got some things to divide, and I get nervous when I talk about it,
Yeah, sure. I
because
understand.
it's family, and
Yeah.
my father had problems with his sister,
Okay.
so there's a huge chance that that will happen as well for me.
Oh my word. Oh, but for the Christmas period,
Huge one.
are
So
you
we
just
have. I have. This is my biggest life lesson, Andy.
your life lesson?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
sounds like there's a lot going on.
having
You got,
to behave and be fair between each other and stuff like that.
yeah, you've got to try and keep the peace, I guess, right?
Yes, but at the same time, I have to keep my that person under control because she's still the owner of everything, of
Oh, so
75% at least.
you got to be careful what you say. Yeah,
I have to be careful with how I deal with her,
yeah,
how I deal with my brother, with everyone, with my aunt, because it's problems, brother. I tell you, money is good, but it's a big problem.
Sure. Yeah,
And
I
I
understand.
don't have money with me, man. I don't have money with me. I have stuff in my name, but I don't have money with me.
No,
And
so
I'm
you've got
almost 40.
you've you've got assets, but you're not cash rich, as they say.
No, it's
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
else is keeping it
yeah.
and
I understand.
reaping it. So my father's things are we're trying to keep my mother from destroying it all.
Right, because she
So
has
that's our
dementia. Dementia, yeah.
yeah, and she's got a crazy guy
Oh, all right. And you
in
have to be
India.
careful
It's
with
one
him
of
now.
those
Yeah,
love scams.
yeah, yeah. Oh, you really have to be careful. Keep your eye on him. No.
I tell you, Andy, I we got an American in catfishing guys helping us with that, and
Ah,
I'm waiting for their call to go to the police here, but
yeah,
the
yeah.
police don't do squat here. It's nothing can be done. We can't
Are
do
your
anything.
police corrupt?
It's not the corruption. It's the fact that in courts they say that it's my mother's things money,
Yeah.
so she does whatever she wants,
Even
even though
though they know she has dementia.
uh, the dementia is not official.
Oh,
The
okay. So
dementia is
it's not
is is,
being
is
diagnosed with.
slowly creeping up.
Oh dear. Well, that's true. That's a problem because if she
It's the
hasn't,
second Christmas that she's spending alone
uh,
from us,
have you
and I have to
finally?
hide it from my kids and stuff.
Are you still in the castle? Have you managed to find your way out there yet?
The thing is that, Andy, if I leave the castle, I won't return to the castle, so I
You'll
cannot
fall in
leave
the
the
moat,
castle.
as they say. You'll fall in the moat. Have you got water around the castle?
It's sort of. The thing is that, Andy, because of what I've told you, I cannot leave. I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
kind of stuck here.
It's a bit of a
So
yeah.
we
You're
have
in a
to
bit of a
wait until she's hospitalized, or
shit.
the council comes after her,
Yeah,
or the government, whatever. I don't know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh
But
wow,
still,
that's
either
crazy.
way, that's the real life problems that are big enough.
Yeah,
The
but
rest is
John,
just to keep us busy.
we've known each other for a good like 4 years now, right? Since the early days of
Look,
that.
Andy, I known you since Goofon, so
Yeah,
I've left Goofon like uh,
you
2 or 3 years
two
ago,
years
or
ago.
4 years ago, maybe.
Yeah, um,
Right?
yeah. It's crazy how quickly it's flown by. Um, I think the whole COVID thing was like that made time. I don't know, stand
Fly.
still. Well, and stand
Yes,
still.
yes, yes.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. People
Um,
grew a lot, right?
yeah, and like I said, you get to meet lots of people. You make friends really quickly, and we used to hang out backstage with lots of people. But you've probably noticed a lot of the people that we used to jump on all the shows with. We don't see anyone anymore.
Yeah, yeah. Like you
Everyone.
used to go at Eric's a lot, Andy. I haven't seen you much there, but I see you there.
I do go there, yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm good friends with Eric still and Ron, but I'm doing other things now, not just YouTube, and I've also been trying to find, I've been working as well, but now I don't have a job anymore. I got rid of that. I did that for a year up until recently, so I moved away from YouTube for a while, from Unidentified for a while,
Yeah.
and I come back occasionally on the show, but I'm less interested in. There's a lot of work. A lot of work
Yes.
making videos and interviewing people. And if I'm honest, I'm starting to believe or start, I'm somebody who wants to believe in UFOs and aliens and stuff, but I'm getting to the point now. I don't know even if there are bloody aliens anymore. I've got to the point.
Andy, if you wanna know, you have to talk with people you can touch near you. Okay, people trustworthy that have
Yeah.
seen them. That's how I've acknowledged them. Is
Yeah.
that I have uh, one best friend that saw two UFOs on top of his house in the city in Villanova de Gaia,
Mm.
and he told me he only saw them because the moon was full.
Okay.
They were completely black.
That sounds like Anthony's. He had two triangles, one on top of the other. Um,
Yeah,
no,
but he just saw two saucers, one by side the other. They
yeah,
went. It's on my playlist, but I've got the mother of a friend as well. That on the 70s she was in Africa, still dating her now husband, the parents of my best friend,
yeah,
and she was on the beach. They were dating at the beach, and they saw a mothership
yeah,
pass by. It stopped like on the horizon, and it came
yeah.
back on the same direction as it came. And I think she was talking with some guy in that had an observatory in Africa.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, you know that Africa is very good for
yeah. The line.
foreigners to put observatories there.
Yeah,
And the guy told her that there was a mothership
yeah.
made by the government with orbs always on the sky. And she told me that I was a bit. She told me at the same time as she told me her sighting.
Yeah.
So she said that she had an explanation for what she saw, but on the 70s, Andy,
Well,
that I
I'm
don't
starting
believe
to
it.
think that they are mainly military
Was it a
government.
Zeppelin? Do you think it was a Zeppelin?
Oh,
It
like a
could only
blimp.
be a Zeppelin
Yeah.
from what she
Well,
told us, but she said it was bright orange and it was at night.
well,
I
I've
don't know
seen
if
something.
Zeppelins fly at night.
I've seen something like that, bright, glowing in the sky. Um,
Big, huge,
yeah.
like maybe 20 airplanes stuck together
Well, it was
like
more like
that.
a blimp, more like a Goodyear kind of blimp, but there was no writing on it, no nothing. Like a Zeppelin, as you said, but it
And
was
the color.
a kind of orangey color, kind of the color of my
Okay.
face at the moment. Um, um, but I
Wow.
don't know what it was. But it's quite possible that that all what we're seeing is our secret military, technology. I'm not.
Yes, exactly. Me too. Me too. Me too.
And the reason why I'm starting to be less convinced about aliens is only because we're just not seeing anything. We're hearing so many stories over the years, and I've been interested in this subject since the late 70s. I'm that old, and I've been interested in all this for many years, and I'm just not. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting cynical in my own
You're
age.
liking the experience, Andy, right?
In all my life
Or you have the
experience,
experience of you.
well, it's like saying,
You have
well,
a few experience.
if you have a ghost or something. I haven't seen a ghost. I've had no paranormal experience. I've had not. That doesn't mean that they don't exist just because I haven't seen any of it. I understand that, but it's just my logical mind, and maybe my age now is becoming less and less. Maybe I'm just getting weary and tired of all the stories and no proof. That's like I say, for 40 years I've been following these stories and reading about them and watching God knows how many documentaries. It's just got to the point where there's just I need something to really convince me. Who's that handsome devil on the right hand side? That's
And Andy, do you know Preston Dennett and Dolly?
yeah. We had them on the show. We've had Preston on the show.
And do you watch The Lightgate?
The Lightgate.
Yes, his show with
Oh
Dolly.
yeah.
And what do you think? Because for me, that has been one of my. I know they don't give proof, it's not the proof, but it's the reading in between the lines. I don't know.
Yeah.
Strange.
I love the stories. That's my mind is so curious about these things. I
Okay.
love the stories.
And you believe them in a way, right?
I
You
want to
believe them in
believe
a
them.
way.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you
want
want to believe them. Yeah.
but the other side of my brain is saying, well, unless I see, I'm giving. I can't just take everyone's word for it that they are telling me the truth, or they're not delusional, or there's some other reason. I mean, there are lots of people who just believe because they want to believe. I do want to believe, but there's a side of me that has to have a bit more data or some real data that will show me.
Yeah.
Even
We
if you
need to
show me
see
a
it.
piece
We
of
need to
metal
see it.
and they examine it and say this piece of metal was not made on this planet, it was made off world somewhere, then that
Yeah.
would convince me. That would convince me. But we haven't even got that, even though people say, "Oh yeah, I've got a bag of metal," but there's no actual documentation that it's been examined, and yes, this has been made from it was made on
Exactly.
Venus or somewhere.
It doesn't get to the surface, the meat of the information, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, I need a bit more meat.
Yep. I think we all do, Andy. Tell me one thing, Andy. Did you only have that experience of the orange blimp?
Uh, yes, that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only thing. And that was, I don't know, about 10, 15 years ago.
Okay.
Um, and the weird thing was because it looked so big, and it passed uh, behind a house. And when I went to the other side of the house, it wasn't there anymore. Um,
Oh, so do you think it could have landed?
I,
No,
I have no idea where it went because it was moving
no
very
noise at
slowly.
all.
It was moved very slowly, and it went behind the house. So I went into the street to see. Well, it must come up this side of the house,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it didn't. There was it gone. Now I wasn't sure. Maybe there was. Maybe it was the moon low in the sky or something like that. Trying to be logical
Yeah,
about it.
exactly. But moving, right?
Or
I would have
something.
thought a balloon, those balloons with the hot air.
Yeah. It could have been. Well, it was shaped more like an egg. Like a blimp, like a
Blimp.
zeppelin.
Okay. Yep,
Um,
that's a mothership, I think. Usually the shape, it's a cigar, pointy
yeah,
cigar.
but it wasn't. And
No
that always
portholes.
no. Well,
Within it.
again, that is.
You don't remember. You cannot access, right?
No, I
You just
can't.
saw the
And
color.
I wanted to. That's probably the only thing that sort of made me think much harder about these things. But like I say, I've been following this kind of phenomena for 40 odd years. So I was somebody that was been intrigued by it all for many many years, and that's just my brain, because I like the mysterious, the mystery, the slightly out of the ordinary stuff, and my curiosity. But I think as I've got older, simply because things, I've done so many shows with people and heard so many stories from people. Um, I was just hoping I might see some proof, actual real proof before before my time is up. You know what I mean?
Look, Andy, do you know anyone in England there that it's kind of known for catching? I will say, like, do you know brown dwarf in
Oh yeah,
America?
yeah,
Do you know anyone like that in England?
yeah. We got Mike, Mick, Skywatch Explorer. He
And
goes into
and and he did you meet with him or
no, not
no,
yet,
not
no,
often.
not yet. He
Maybe
goes into
try finding someone closer to you to go with you because you maybe need a company, maybe you need to go to the right places. I don't know, I'm just thinking,
yeah.
I'm
Well,
not saying I've seen a few things. I've
yeah.
seen one here. Do you remember when I won the $50 at Tony's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Did you get it? Did
The
you get it?
UFO made me play the lotto because I wasn't gonna play because I said, "Oh, I
Ah,
never win, and
yeah,
they're all there in America. Why am I gonna play?"
yeah,
And then I saw the UFO. It wasn't a UFO. It was a star. I was like
yeah,
smoking on my window,
yeah,
and it was like the trees are here, and above the tree is the sky,
yeah,
and then bef- above the sky is my ceiling. So
yeah,
that's my view. And I fixed on a black spot above the tree.
yeah.
There was no wind at all. It was a summer night. I think it was at the summer something. And I was looking at the sky, and I thought to myself, what if something appeared there? I just thought like that to myself, like in a millisecond,
Yeah.
and nothing happened. And I was smoking, and then I saw a star appear out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the fuck? And
Mm.
it beamed up, and then it started dimming, and it
Oh wow.
disappeared. And
Oh wow.
I talked with a few friends, and a friend said that it could be
Satellite?
no, it could be a shooting star
Yeah.
coming in my direction.
Oh, well, it could be.
Yeah, but
But
I thought, look
you
at the
thought it
odds of
and
that.
then saw it, yeah? You thought it and then you saw it. Is that right?
I didn't think I wanted it. I thought, imagine if something appears there. I only
Mm.
thought that. Imagine if something appears there, because it was black. You know when you say, okay, I'm gonna fix on that
Yeah.
square of sky,
Yeah.
and if something happens there, I'm completely kept keeping attention. And
Yeah.
and when you focused, it was black,
Yeah.
and when you unfocus, you just for a second, and then you look again and you see a star, and it
Yeah.
beams up in like 15 seconds. And when that happened, I got that thought. I didn't get the thought of the of playing the lotto, but I said,
Yeah.
oh yes, it's Tony's show, it's in 5 minutes. And I sat down on the sofa, and I just told my wife, look, I just saw this on the window. And she said, "Oh, what are you, what are you, what are you saying?
You're
I don't
crazy.
believe any of that."
You're crazy. Yeah.
And Andy, she's now half a believer. And you know why?
Ah.
Because in the summer we saw a UFO, all four of us in the car.
Oh my.
I'll tell you the story very quickly. Okay, so the end of the story is that I played the lotto and I won the
And you went
prize.
and
And
did you
I
get your
said to
money?
you,
Did you get
UFO,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
of
just
course.
checking. You know, Anthony, he likes to keep his money. But no,
No, Tony was good, and I did a donation afterwards for you guys because I thought you guys were too good. You were too
oh,
nice,
you're too
and it was
kind.
the first time I won any bucks in the internet.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
So,
Yeah. I wish you
so
that's
I
like
was
wishing
very grateful for you guys.
you wished upon a star and you won something. There you go.
Kind of. You know what? You know, it was about that. I wish I didn't. On the morning, I thought to myself, I'm not gonna talk, because if I talk, I will have to play. And Andy, I just talked before the lotto started. So the show started. I was lurking. I was with my wife. We were talking, and I
Yeah.
was watching the show. And then when Tony said, write that down, I wrote it down. And in front, I said, the UFO made me do it. And I even done a video afterwards. And I
Yeah.
think that was after that, I started in doing videos for my channel.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah,
so you
that was
guys
last
kind of
year.
helped me develop it, you know.
Oh well, you know what can I say? Well, I'm glad we got you started on your channel. That's brilliant. I know that was
And then
last
I
year.
bought some UFO books, and now I'm doing the UFO stories of my
Yeah.
book. I'm still halfway the first book. I have the other one. Cost me €5 each book. Was very cheap
Oh
because they're
well,
used, you know.
Oh, there's plenty out there. Lots of old books. Some great. I'll send you a list if you like of some of the books I read over the years, which are
And
really.
Andy, there's an awesome book about Fatima.
Oh yeah.
It's not. It's big book, but not very thick. And it's from Joaquin Fernandes, I think.
I'll
And
write
I
that down.
tell you, Andy, that book I found it on the internet.
I know
With
about
for
The Fatima, supposedly Mary came down, but so people
Yeah,
say it
and the
was actually
UFO caught
UFO.
on camera.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
orbs caught on video camera supposedly, and photos
yeah,
as well. There's a photo, like this is a photo, and there's a photo with the UFO like on this corner here, half
yeah,
the UFO on the
yeah,
corner, that people say that it's a smudge,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not a smudge.
But
It
here's the thing:
was the
half the
effect
people,
that the UFO made on the older cameras with the
yeah, the
flash, you know?
film, old film
Yeah,
cameras. But at Fatima, apparently only half people saw the saw what was going on. I can't do that. I can't do that.
it's Urban Way. My brother, he's here.
Oh,
You know Urban Way?
I know the name, but I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah, he's awesome, brother. I've trained it when I was younger. You have
Uh,
to train these two fingers to go against each other, these
I've got
ones,
short, fat
and then
fingers.
these ones as well.
You've got long fingers. I've got very short ones, and
Ah,
that-
okay.
if
I
I want
got
to be a
pianist
pianist,
fingers because of my grandfather.
super glue would help, I think, for me. But the half the people,
Okay, sorry, Danny. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, Danny was just saying that he didn't block me at Nona Boss, so I
uh,
feel much happier. It's
sometimes I
it's the
know that
patterns, Danny. It's the patterns. It got me
I do know
confused.
that some people do accidentally, because even on our show, when someone somehow can accidentally block you for some
Yeah,
reason,
I've
or
timed out Susan A on Gigi's. That's how I became good friends of her.
by accident. Yeah,
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 by blocking her for 300 seconds,
yeah,
and I was laughing and I was red and I didn't know how.
yeah. Because some people don't know how to use the YouTube sort of buttons and things like that. So but but so Danny is an admin then on the Nona Boss channel.
No,
Is that
no,
right?
no, he's not. He
So how
just
did
said
you?
he's not.
But you can't
So,
block
so it
anyone.
was my
Can't,
wrong. Yeah, it was my wrong. Somebody else blocked
ah,
me, or by mistake or not.
you
Um,
see people telling lies on him. He's an innocent man. You protest too much, Danny.
Look, Danny, today I was a bit harsh on him, maybe.
Oh, okay.
But I just, that thing when you wake up in the morning and you're feeling
Like shit.
maybe not that good
Yeah,
because you're tired or whatever,
yeah, yeah.
and the first thing you see is Dogman telling me that on his live that he was blocked or whatever, and then I think to myself, why didn't I? Why was I lurking at Rob's yesterday? And then he starts saying that Danny's his fault and whatever. But
Uh,
I don't know. I do know that Danny is not an evil person like Dogman said.
oh, well,
Okay,
here's the
he's
thing:
not evil. Okay.
is Dogman evil? Because I've not seen him being evil, but you know.
I don't know. Dogman, he's very intense and he may be scary for other people. And he's
Yeah.
funny. I
Okay,
don't
well,
know. I don't know. I
I
don't
don't
know, Danny.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
him that well. And here's the thing: that's the trouble with YouTube. If a group of your friends
Yes, you don't
tell
know the
you,
real life.
yeah,
You
if a
cannot.
group of your friends tell you that someone is not nice or not good, you'll automatically say, well, okay, they're not good. But you do have to find out for yourself as much as
Exactly,
anyone.
exactly. That's why I'm I'm not blocking anyone, and Danny is welcome to defend himself. That's what I want people at least to be able to defend themselves. And
Yeah,
there's something else. You can kick their asses for 100 seconds or 200 seconds, and
yeah,
if they behave badly, when they come back, you kick their asses again. If
yeah,
they say BS,
yeah, yeah. You can
So
block them. Yeah, give them some chances, to just to prove themselves to be,
yeah,
what.
because that the maybe their beef never affected me. I'm fine with Danny. I'm cool with Danny and Sarah. I'm not just being friends. Because I still have Sarah subscribed. I haven't unsubbed her because she wasn't, like you say, she wasn't evil with me. Andy,
Yeah.
because
Oh,
you know what I mean. You need
am I
you
block? I
there's
frozen?
categories of friendships. That's what I see here on YouTube. You have friends that are only friends, you have friends that are fans, and then
Yeah,
you have friends that you can stab them on the back, and then you have friends that you will never stab them on the back, and
yeah,
then you have the real friends. It's like real life, but the thing is that you don't know the people, so you have to judge them by their actions, and
yeah,
you cannot know them by what you see on one channel and not on the other. And that's the thing, that's what started happening with Sarah, is that she was nice on some places, but on others she wasn't. and
yeah.
then and then Tony started having people blocked for no
Well,
reason, and
that's right.
that's when
We
you
were wondering
notice
why
that
we,
things
we were
happen.
we were wondering why people were disappearing from our channel and things like that.
Yes,
and,
exactly, Andy. I, i'm
and
I don't,
yeah,
I'm sad about that. I
and
it's
so
sad.
people were accusing us of blocking them or taking their wrench away and all this kind of stuff. And we were getting really puzzled by it. It's like, what the hell? I mean, Anthony was accusing me, and I was just saying, well, no. I said, you're the one that doesn't know how to use a computer. I said, I know how to use a computer. So it must have been you. And he was saying, no,
Guys, brother.
it's like, and then so me and him end up arguing when in fact it was one of the admins, i.e., um,
Yes, and Andy, you can go to past shows and block them there,
yeah,
and
yeah,
nobody will know because people don't go to 15 shows behind.
yeah,
It,
yeah, yeah.
you're
But
not a private eye.
and that's what's the trouble. That's the trouble with giving everyone a wrench. That's the thing. I say
Exactly.
don't give everyone a wrench. Because you just don't know. What someone might have a bad day and then start screwing around with your channel.
Yeah,
Um, just
that's
give,
true.
as
That's
you say, the
true, isn't
people
it?
that you really, really trust. Um, uh, you
But
know,
they can only block people, right? That's the only thing they can do, isn't it? The bot.
uh, they can block them, but that can block them for good. It goes into the
For
goes
good, yes.
into
By going to older shows and blocking them there, I know.
um,
And then you cannot unblock them, or you have to unsubscribe
well,
and then
no,
come back.
we wouldn't know they were blocked unless they emailed us and says, "I can't, I can't, I can't chat on your channel." And then we go into YouTube Studio and see that they've been added to the block list. You
Ah,
have to
okay.
then
I
unblock
have to
them.
go check on the YouTube Studio, the block list. I haven't
YouTube,
checked
yeah,
it
you
yet.
have to go to YouTube Studio community and then you'll see the names that have been blocked. And we saw a whole list of people who were regular on our show, and they were blocked. But not just our channel. There were
I'm
some other
laughing, but
channels.
it's not funny. Yeah.
There were channels that we're friends with. They were having the same problem, and we worked out it could only be one person, and so that's where we. That's where
Yes,
we.
so Danny, don't take this personal. This was just my patterns brain working. I was suspecting of Danny being similar to
But
what
that's the
happened
trouble.
to
It
you,
makes you
Andy.
paranoid about
But
who
it's
who.
not you, Danny, okay? You're fine.
Yeah, it just makes you
Danny,
paranoid.
you're not a mod here by this morning because I had to look for you to take the mod away this morning. Okay.
It gets to that point where you have to
So if
remove
the list
everyone.
is people there, if Dogman is on the list there, Danny, I will talk with you. I haven't seen Dogman today here, but I don't know where he is. But he has his life, So
Yeah.
either
Well,
way, don't. I'm not preferring Dogman to anyone. I just don't like the dictators things. It's just that. It's just I have a problem with authority, not the police. With you know, a patron.
government. Is it governments? You don't like
I
the
don't like
government.
patrons. I don't have patrons yet. I have
Fair
a
enough.
1,000 subs yet.
Oh, yeah, you're getting there slowly but surely. You're getting there. How many have you
Yes,
got?
but working hard, Andy, as well, brother. I have two cell phones plus my wife's substitute, and sometimes people are on at the same time, and I can't be 100% at any channel
Can I
when
ask you?
I'm
Sorry, I just
working.
need to backtrack. When you say your wife's substitute, does that
Cell
mean you have
phone,
a
yeah.
mistress? Does that mean you have a mistress?
No, it's no. My wife has a mistress cell phone.
Ah, okay. I was starting to think, oh, okay, well, good for you. That's what they
No,
do
it's
in
my
Portugal.
it's my my wife's previous cell phone. She
Ah,
broke it, and
yeah.
not this one. My new cell phone, the one we're doing StreamYard.
Okay.
I restored it, and I restored my wife's substitute phone. And this one here is my older phone, and
You
my
use it for YouTube.
microphone got ruined, and they wanted 25 euros for the microphone. So I prefer to get the new one
Yeah,
and use this one as a substitute because it's only bad when I'm talking on the call
yeah,
or making videos, the voice doesn't appear, but to listen is fine.
yeah,
So
yeah.
just the
Yeah.
microphone is bad.
Okay, mate. Look, John, I've got to go make some food. It's 9:30 here. I haven't eaten since God knows when. But I'm glad
Okay, Andy, thank you very much for being here. I've had
uh,
dinner before. I had pizza before
oh,
I started. Okay,
I may
so
have to do that. I need
bon
something quick.
appetit, brother.
I
I'm
need
gonna
something.
maybe invite one or two people, maybe Danny to defend himself if he wants to.
Defend himself. He's got nothing to defend himself about. He's not done anything wrong. But yeah, I'll be listening and I'll be watching. I'm probably gonna make a pizza myself. Actually, I've got a couple in the freezer, so I'll be listening and watching. And don't shout at Danny, please.
No. I
No.
told you I want to like Danny because Danny has helped me a lot. I'm very grateful for who helps me, and Sarah's helped me before, and I respect her, and I don't want her bad for her, really. I
Well, I
just
just
I
just be
preferred her
cautious.
to learn and be with us than not to learn and not be able
But,
to hang
but
out
just
with us.
please be aware that I tried to help her for 2 years,
Yeah, yeah,
and and
it
you
didn't
think
work.
you think you're getting somewhere, and then so I just say just be careful. Don't
Yep,
just be careful, all right? Because I'm going to keep an eye on you as well, mate. So
wonderful,
um,
Andy.
all right,
Very good
take
seeing
care.
you, brother. Big hug, okay? Thank you
All
very
right, mate.
much. Thank you for joining me, brother.
My pleasure, mate.
Okay, guys, anybody else want to come in? Danny, do you want to come in? You can come in, Dan, if you want. Brandy's sister, good to see you. So basically, I hope I wasn't too harsh on Danny today because I wasn't I missed half of Jessica's show, but because I always watch Jessica more than once, I'm. Do you want to join me, Skies, brother? Okay, and Danny, I'll join you first. Okay, so Danny, don't make me look bad with Dogman. Okay, he's my friend. Okay, bro. I do prefer you guys. No, of course not. Susie B, are you hidden, awesome sister? Susie, join me. Okay, Susie, I'm gonna leave you a link on your comment of your last video, sister, okay? Susie, can you listen to me? I'm gonna leave you a link. You will be my first female guest. Danny, I put the link already. Of course I wouldn't hide my awesome sister Susie. I like her too much. Okay, so sister, I'm going to your last video, which was wishing you a great week. And I'm gonna comment the StreamYard. No, you're not, sister. Oh, you're there already. I see you now. Okay, so sister, I just posted the link for the StreamYard on your latest video. So please join me, sister. Please behave, Danny.
Greetings from South Carolina. You telling me to behave after everybody's been talking all this crap about me?
No, no, it's just so that Susie joins us. No, so that I don't look bad, okay?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna smoke me a cigar.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Danny, if I was too harsh
What do you
with
want
you
me to
today.
say? What do y'all want me to say? I'll answer anybody's question. I'm a good old boy from South Carolina. I tried to get along with everybody. I didn't start nothing with nobody. I watch everybody. I watch you. I watch Susie B. Everybody who subscribes to me and leaves a comment, I subscribe to their channel. I'm subscribed to 4,000 channels I have to watch.
Yes, Danny, I know that's a lot, brother. That's a lot.
And on
That's a
top of
lot
that,
in your.
I do shows where people come on and I share their link out for other people to hook up with them when I do live streams. I support everybody. I don't take sides in no communities. And when these people start having their little bicker fights with each other, I don't even take sides. I sit back and watch, and I might give a little bit of an opinion, my thoughts on my personal opinion, but I don't get involved in their shit.
Yeah, there's just some golden rules, Danny. The man hassling a woman that I can't stand that. That's
And that's
very.
what I got mad. Well, see, you don't want me talking bad about your boy, but that's what started the whole thing was your boy and his incredibly rude comments about a young lady named Nikki Cohen. Nikki, who run
Oh,
Sasquatch.
I remember.
Did you see the
I don't
video
know
he
her.
made about her calling her Miss Piggy? Was you in the live stream when he said the horrible stuff about that nice lady? I've known that
No.
girl for years. She's nice as she can be. Yes, she has a channel that calls out hoaxers. You shouldn't worry if you're not a
She
hoaxer.
calls out hoaxers.
Right. She calls out people who fool people, who do like Rick
So
Dyer.
she's gonna have a lot of heat
Exactly.
always on her,
But
right?
just because that's her opinion, you don't have to call her names like Miss Piggy and make videos about her, do you? Is that right?
Yeah. I don't know. The thing is that I do not like the insults that he gives as well. That's
I
wrong.
do not. That is so uncalled for to talk down to people.
That's
And
not
by the
classy.
way, I know you're not. I know you're off in like where Portugal.
Yep.
No, Portugal. He's in Scotland, and you don't have
And
no.
you're Scottish, right? You're not
Hold
xenophobic.
on,
I'm
hold
sorry.
on a
I'm
minute.
gonna erase that comment, okay?
My mama was born in Glasgow, Scotland.
Wonderful. Danny, either way, I'm sorry if I was too harsh on you today on Jessica's, but I
That
was
didn't make
just
me mad. That
I
didn't
I,
make me
I
mad.
do
You
sometimes
could have
wake
bothered
up
me.
feeling bad.
By the way, I'm a mod on Jessica's channel. If you'd said anything I thought was too bad, I could have timed your ass out, but I didn't.
Yeah, I thank you for that. I just didn't like him tell you know what happened to me at Nuna Boss
And
last
I
week?
want, and also want to say this: if they're listening, whoever blocked Dogman on Jessica's channel, that was so uncool, and you should not have done it. Because I was sitting
And
there
he's
waiting.
gonna get caught. He's gonna
No,
get
I
caught.
was sitting there waiting for Dogman to come in. You know why? Because I was going to time his ass out every 5 minutes for the whole freaking show. I was going to have fun. I was going to torment him like the devil. But
Yeah,
I
if
didn't
he
get tormented.
behaves badly, of course, that's what a moderator
I
should
didn't
do,
matter. I
is
was just going to torment him.
keep the things
Merry
clean.
Christmas. I was going to go Grinch on him. Because of that video he made about me that I didn't deserve.
I've seen
Did
the
you see that?
video, Danny, and I didn't
Video.
think it was very bad. I don't think it was bad. I think he was just calling you out for associating with the Lockbeard and Josh. That's what I
Okay.
noted.
Let me point this out real fast. I have known Mr. Lockbeard for pretty close to 7 fucking years now. Me and Mr. Lockbeard
No.
have.
Why
Me
are
and
you
Mr.
gonna change your mind
Now,
now? Yeah.
you're gonna think that me and Mr. Lockbeard would be best friends and shit. Me and Mr. Lockbeard have a mutual respect for each other. We agree on a
That's
lot.
what we need is respect, right,
Listen,
Danny?
we agree. Me and Mr. Lockbeard agree on a lot of stuff. We really do, especially about diet and health. And you know, he knows a lot about nutrition, which is mainly why I watch his show about nutrition. But when he comes up and he talks stuff about Jessica or Long Island Mike, who's a good friend of mine for years too, you know, the first thing I say is, I'm not in this, but hey, let me point this out. And I stick up for Mike the best I can
Friends.
because we're
Yeah,
friends.
that's good.
I'm not
That's
gonna.
good.
I don't have a dog in the fight. It's not neither one of them my channel, and I'm not going to allow myself to take a side because 2 of my friends don't get the hell along. It's not my place. It's not my place to fight their battles for them. That's between them. I'll give you my opinion.
Nobody wins, Danny. We just lose
You know, let me
trust
tell
with
you,
people.
when Lockbeard brings up shit about Bigfoot portals and mind speak, I can't really say nothing. There's no proof of that, and I have to sit there with my tongue bit and be quiet about it. But I can say that when he brings up, let's say, Mike not seeing nothing or faking something, but that's kind of hard to do because since I've known Mike, Long Island Bigfoot, I've seen him take out at least 45, 50 people. And all of them say they saw something. All of them have an experience. He's took people into some shit that made them piss their pants. Are you going to tell me all them people are bullshitting too? No, that's seriously doubtful. You got to stick up for them a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Based on
Look,
the
Jessica, I know people who've been heated on her, like Stephen Cambion and on James Rink, and I don't know, a few others. But I stuck to Jessica all the way because she's a friend now.
put me in
She's
my
not
place.
a teacher anymore. She's a
There
friend,
you go.
and that's what we gain relationships with people. We gain friendships, right?
I've been watching Jessica for a long time, for probably close to 2 years now.
I've
And
known Jessica for like 5
once
or
again,
6 years.
you know, you can't agree with everything. But
Do you remember her at KGRA?
content, huh? Excuse me?
Do you remember Jessica at KGRA Radio?
No, I do not. That's probably
Okay,
before my
so
time.
that's like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago.
I've
I've
only
met
known her
her
about 2
then.
years.
I lost her when she left KGRA for maybe 2 or 3 years, and then I met her again at Cryptid Huntress and SOR. Actually, I gone to SOR because of Jessica, because I was subbed to Goofon. Do you know Goofon?
I've been, you know, I've been watching that
Like
channel for
6
years,
years ago, and he
and I
didn't
don't like
like.
Listen, I've been watching Goof On for years, and I don't think one time I've ever had the chat turned on. It's just something I watch in the background while I'm sorting comic books or something. It ain't something I really participate in. But I do listen.
Yeah, that was my problem. I got too close to Goofon, and I knew him, and that was what happened. Really, you know, it
Sadly,
was my
I hate
fault.
to say it, you know, certain people, you know, that are more visual channels. And first, some of the people in the chat just really annoy me. Like Susie B in chat right now. You know, Susie, I watch you paint Bigfoot. I watch you burn fires, and I watch your stupid little Bigfoot dancing around and stuff. And I'm not in your chat much, but I am watching sometimes, and I am listening. I just don't really participate in the chat much. Once in a while, you got a few people in there I don't really get along with, and I don't want to be starting nothing in nobody's chat.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you
I
mean.
just
And
don't want. I don't
sometimes
want
that's what happens.
You know, John, I just don't want the trouble.
Odyssey.
It's Christmas. I'm trying to have a good time. I'm trying to drink eggnog. I'm trying to party. Hey, I got me some vodka. You know, I don't want to be arguing with nobody and fussing
Okay,
with
I
nobody.
think I did block Susie comments. I don't know how, Susie. Okay, but you're a mod now, Susie. Don't worry.
I see Susie's comments.
No, the thing is that I think I pressed the wrong button. Either way, Danny, I think I'm learning a lot about this too. I didn't I never wanted to gain attention by this. I just wanted to you guys to sort it out and you know, because what happens is that people grab each other and we're all stuck together. So I'm going to one way, but I'm pulling you to that way as well. You know what I mean, Danny? I'm not being angry to you. I'm just
I
trying to make
understand, but
things
once
good
again,
so that all of us are fine
all
with
I
each
gotta
other.
say, go on Rob's channel and remove that comment you left and tell him that I didn't do crap. I hadn't even been on Rob's channel. I was doing something else. So I hadn't blocked nobody on Rob's channel.
Oh yes, I'm gonna take it.
And that's pretty cruel that you're going on leaving a comment when you don't even know what you're talking about without even at least talking to me first to get my side of the story. That's wrong. You made a mistake. Anytime
Danny, I know I did it, made a mistake, but you weren't
what
you weren't
defending yourself?
you were
What?
kind of
What am I supposed
I
to do? Make a
felt that
video?
you were running away. I felt you were running away.
Tell me how I should respond to somebody who made a video like he made about me. Should I let it go and say Merry Christmas and just
You're true.
just turn the other cheek like Jesus? Or should I make a horrible, mean video calling him groundskeeper Willie and making fun of Scotland? What should I do?
Yes, and you know what it is. I thought the video was funny, but you thought it was insulting, right?
I should watch it again because I thought he was calling me an asshole. I thought he was accusing me of all kind of shit.
He did an insult. He did an insult. But the thing is that when you insult a lot, when you're always insulting, the insults get blank. You know what I mean?
And that's a thing.
I'm gonna erase it on Dr. Wu. Don't worry, brother. Actually, I'm gonna erase it on Dr. Wu and Eric's because I think I did a comment on Eric. I'm sorry, but I was so mad, Danny. I was so mad this morning.
Why wouldn't anybody do that without knowing my side of the story? And by the way, I talked to Eric on the phone a lot. If anybody got removed from his channel, it probably wouldn't be me. Oh, by the way, we'll see what happens next time he's on. And that won't be me.
Either way,
Danny,
if it wasn't you, you don't have to get worried about anything.
Friend,
you know?
Let me put this right here, the dog man. He come after me and he made a video about me. Hell, I shared it out on my community post so everybody could see it. And when my friends and the people I mod for who I've known for years see that shit, when he starts getting blocked on all these channels, let him know that it won't be me doing it.
Yes, it's already people
because I've got 8 channels and with a combined total of 72,000 subscribers who saw that video today. A few of them people might get mad at his little nothing channel. You know, he might get blocked someplace.
Look, Danny, I never knew Dogman, And I've just heard from Gigi. He's a friend of mine. His family, the Gorilla Gamer,
And
and
me, there's another one right here.
you
Ask
got
Gorilla Gamer.
angry at
Gorilla Gamer and me.
Dogman because of Sarah. Did you know that?
Look at here. Me and Gorilla Gamer have never got along. From the first day, he says, I know Danny don't like me on the stream, and he keeps saying that like I don't like him or something. But you know
No,
what?
he didn't talk about you.
But ask Gigi. I've always treated him with respect. I've never said nothing bad to him. And I've shared his channels out. Even when he wouldn't make me a mod, I shared his channels out repeatedly to people. You know, I try to help people, even when they shit on me.
Danny, you just you just raised on my consideration, okay, brother?
You know, I try my
Still,
best to help
still,
everybody,
still,
when they
I'm
shit on me. By the
I
way,
do like Dogmans. I
did you
do like Dogmans as much as I like Bigfoot.
listen to
Remember
this shit
that.
though? He made that horrible video about me, and I shared it out to 70,000 people so they could make their choice. Am I the bad guy, or is he the good guy? You know, let the people
Because
make
they
the
know
choice.
you, right?
Don't listen to me. Make your own choices, brother.
But
I'm not
Danny,
putting
tell me
against
one thing.
nobody. I'm just telling
What
you
do
the
you think
fact.
about Josh? Do you think Josh is he telling some truth about him? Because I don't see Dogman, exaggerating on everything. People say lying is exaggerating, but it's not the
You know,
same thing.
and really,
Exaggerating is not
unlike
lying.
Dog Man, unlike Dog Man,
It's just exaggerating.
unless somebody pisses me off and comes at me personally, I have nothing bad to say about nobody. I've heard Josh's speech. I've heard Josh talk. I know he's a friend of my friend Rob's,
Okay.
and
I
and
seen
him and
him
Rob
on
are good
Texas
friends.
and he was all
And
right at the time.
and I just
He
don't.
wasn't
I don't
very.
agree. Let me put it this way and put it nice as I can without being an ass, right? And because it's Christmas, I heard what Josh had to say. I don't necessarily agree with any of it. How's that?
Okay. Okay.
Especially when Jessica's concerned, because Jessica,
Because I don't know
everybody,
Josh, I don't know Black
everybody
Bears, I
knows
don't know them.
Jessica. Everybody knows Jessica's my secret crush, and that's just it, man. You know, if I was 20 years younger, I'd go looking for that girl, man. Come on. If I could,
Everybody got their lesson today, I think.
I love that girl to death, and I would never do nothing to piss her off at me. So you don't have to worry about me blocking nobody on her damn channel. I might time them out all day long, though. I just might do that.
Danny, what I was talking with Gigi, it's sometimes patterns are not correct, and that's what just happened. And if I do believe you, and if it is that the truth, I think Dogman will
That's
accept
the
it.
problem. That's the problem. I ain't got no reason to tell nobody no lies on YouTube because I don't give a damn. I really don't. The only reason I'm on here is because I consider John
Truth,
P. my friend. John P.'s been
truth,
watching
guys.
my videos for years. I never go on nobody's stream, and I never give nobody what they're getting right now, just straight up honesty like this. But John P., when I saw with the comments you were leaving, I said, let me go on his stream and try to tell him what's up because I like him. Unlike some people, I actually like you. I don't want you
And
thinking back.
and you you
Don't
you
give a
you, you
damn
allow me to
what
talk.
other people think, but what you think matters, John.
Yeah, the truth is all that matters. And you remember the truth is different from each person, but the best thing is that just is respect. I think it's respect, Danny. Without respect, we won't be able to uh, to be hang along. You know, someone will be continuously blocked because
Uh,
who's blocking doesn't have respect, right?
like I said, but
Just the same way
I
he's
don't care. I
talking is
don't
not a
care. It has nothing.
respectful way.
Listen, John, why should I care? It honestly, I didn't do it. I can't undo it. So what does it got to do with me? If somebody blocked somebody for something they said, even if it was about me or whatever, I can't do nothing about it. I can tell them not to, but they're not going to listen to me. They're going to do what they're going to do. And I got a feeling that quite a few of them are going to block his ass all week long. But that's not me
Yes,
telling him.
but he doesn't go to those places as well, right? If people who don't like him, he won't go there because It's like you don't go
Well,
where you're not
if he didn't go to
welcome,
places,
right?
hey, honestly, if Dogman UK didn't go to places people didn't like him, he wouldn't go nowhere.
Ah, yes, okay. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Because I can't think of a single place I go to.
Drama
Nobody ain't
looks
got
for
something bad to
people,
say about him.
drama looks for people. Um, but either way, Danny, I'm happy to know that you are. If you're saying that, if you okay, I'm happy you're not the one blocking people. That's what I have to
What?
say. Okay.
Honestly, it just don't mean that much to me. I like to time people out. If I block them, I don't get the fun of doing that over and over and over. Every time they say,
Look what who I'm looking at now.
yeah,
Okay, in a second she's gonna say, Danny, stop blocking people.
who's that?
She said that live, didn't she? I heard that, but
Uh,
I didn't see the show. I didn't. I was so I was burning, Danny.
that's what got me. When somebody said I was blocking, hell, I ain't even block. I didn't even time nobody out in that fucking chat. I
Yeah,
was waiting.
the thing is that I didn't see Dogman, so I
Yeah,
was
I
like,
didn't either. And I was like, hurry up and show up because I
I
really
didn't
want to
see
time you
Dogman
out.
last night at Rob's as well, and
Well, I'll
I
be
was
honest with you.
lurking.
I was right off the rip. I'll be honest as hell. I planned on timing him out several times today, and I was really looking forward to it. I even had me a blunt to roll to smoke while I was timing him out because I know it was getting under. Getting
Danny,
under
I've timed out people, and I tell me it was so grateful, but at the end of the day, you cannot uh, send a message. Yeah, you only block people when you cannot send a message out. So I understand what you mean.
I'm on.
But
I work a lot on a wrestling stream.
it's the
We
dictator
constantly,
thing. I'm
we
not good
constantly get trolls
with
and fake accounts.
silencing and stuff.
On that channel, I have to block 50 people a week. And it's just so stressful and so irritating to have to do that. I don't like to block nobody nowhere else because I have no choice there because of so many trolls and bots and oh my God, you wouldn't
Look,
believe.
just one thing. I think Sidvich blocked an Arabic person that is a friend of mine. Did you see that happening, Danny? No?
Uh,
Earlier on,
I'm
there
on
was
the
some guy
I'm on the
talking
StreamYard
in
chat.
Arabic,
I'm on the
and
StreamYard chat. I can't
Sidvich
see what
blocked
people
him.
do. See, I'm on StreamYard
And
chat and I can't see what people
okay,
do in YouTube chat.
yep, exactly. So basically, I cannot go back. Oh, there it is. There it is. Poor guy, man. Let me see what I can do, if I can do anything here.
What the hell? Do you really gonna let somebody put that in your comments? Oh my God.
No, they're talking in Arabic because they don't know how to speak in English.
I know what they're saying.
So
Yeah.
basically,
Once again,
I
are you
usually,
gonna let
what I
somebody
go,
say
I
that?
press on it and I translate it.
Mm.
Oh, Jane,
You
hello.
should do that in the chat.
Anybody else wants to go in? I still have maybe a few time if anybody else wants to come in. Danny, I'm really grateful for you to come here. I tell you, I would like Dogman to have come too, but
Yeah,
I
I would
think
like
you
to
have to
talk to
let
him
some
face to
time
face.
pass first because
You
you
know,
guys are maybe
it's
he
straight up,
just did the booty on you. It's not
straight up and
fair.
honest. There wouldn't be a problem with me and Dogman if he had not told a lie in a live stream. When somebody named Mr. Lee 3PO says something about him putting that bad video up about Nikki and saying the horrible things about her, he said, "No, I didn't do that. I didn't do nothing like that." And all I said was, "Yeah, man, you did. I saw it. I
Wow,
went."
okay.
And then all of a sudden, I'm a backstabber and a turncoat, and I'm taking sides against him and all this crap. When all I did was tell the truth. And let me tell you something, brother. With Danny, you're going to get this. The truth will set you free, and that's all you're going to get from me.
Yes,
I'll
yes,
tell you
and
how
you
it
are
is.
the
I'm
one
going to
to
tell you
set it
the truth.
free.
And if you do something messed up, like you did today with them comments, I'm going to call you out on it because that's what I do. Especially if you're doing it to me.
Yep. One thing is to joke and make some comedy about it. But if you start uh, insulting and maybe exaggerating and not telling the truth, of
Dude, I
course
got a whole
people have to
channel. I got
defend
a whole
ourselves,
channel.
Danny.
You
You're
may not know
showing
this.
your character like he's showing his when he's defending himself, you
Oh,
know.
see, I got a feeling because I've got a whole channel called Dogface Monks, where I pick on my friends and make horrible videos about them, and every one of them thinks it's funny. Who's in that little group that I mess with? They all get it. When I make when
Look,
I
I
make
know somebody who
when
does that as well.
when I put a video up of a hungry little Ethiopian child running through the forest and say, "Hey, that's my friend Eric Freeman," he gives me hell about it, but he laughs. When I put one of my
Well, I
friend
need a
Michael Paul up, when
translator,
a fat
Danny.
retard get up, he laughs.
Yes, life is much more important than that because when we start teaming up, what happens is that we we lose our humanity, isn't it?
People need to learn to laugh a little bit and not to be so serious. And it doesn't make you a backstabber or a turncoat if you just tell the truth. It means you're
Exactly.
honest. And this guy is crucifying me all over YouTube because I told the truth, dude.
For you being friends with other people, I
I'm
never
friends.
liked
I'm
that.
friends with everybody equally. I don't choose sides. I got
Yes,
friends
exactly.
in my life. A lot of my friends don't get along with a lot of my other friends. That's part of life. You can still be friends with two people just because they don't get along. Don't mean you and them don't. Other people don't get along, right? Why does it have to be choose a side? Why can't you just get along with
Exactly.
everybody? And if these two idiots decide
Wonderful,
they want
Danny.
to argue with each other and insult each other, why do you got to choose a side? Let the idiots go at it. Sit back and enjoy it. That's what I do because I'm not going to get involved. It's not my fight.
Exactly. And when people attack you, you just fight back, right? That's me. I
I don't
fight
even
back
no no
mostly
no
without knowing the reason.
no no John. Like
I'm very
today,
reactive.
listen to me. Like today, when somebody attacked me with that video, I didn't fight back and make a video about groundskeeper Willie and say it was him. I didn't do that. I just shared his video out for everybody to see. And that's what you're supposed to do. Turn in the other cheek, brother. That's what I did. Let everybody see this. Let everybody see what he said.
Yep. And people got to the truth
Apparently,
easily.
somebody didn't like it because he got
Easily.
blocked a bunch of places. What, me?
Oh, Eric was on today. Did I do? Where did it? Okay.
He's
Okay.
just a
I'm
little
gonna try and look for the comments. Anyone else wants to go in, guys? No, dog man. Danny, don't worry about Dogman. I think he needs some time and maybe to think of what
Well,
happened
why don't
between
you explain it to
you
him
two.
for me?
You know.
And in the meantime, somebody needs to send that boy some Valium, maybe a
Yes,
Xanax
he
or
need,
two.
Danny. One thing is as well is that his accent and is not him. His accent is just the accent that he's got. Understand?
Yeah.
What do I mean is that sometimes the way that he speaks may
It was
look a
exactly
bit
the same way my fucking
depreciating
grandparents
to
speak.
other
So what
people.
they do? They left Scotland because they were smart. They packed my mom up and got the hell out of there.
Yeah, but Danny, I understand. Believe me that you probably were. Your mama was in contact with people not very trustworthy, because
I don't know.
there is good people there as well. I'm sure of it. Like
Uh,
anywhere
my,
else in the world.
my mom's dad had fought in the war. He lived in Scotland and he fought in the war for the Allies. And after the war, he got a chance to come be part of the American Air Force. So him and his wife and my 8-year-old mama moved over here.
Yeah. Yep. The land of opportunities, right?
I guess.
Yep.
All I know is it's probably a lot
I
more.
can't. I don't go because I can't go, Danny.
And we should put you
I'll
in.
go visit you guys someday, but not live there.
You know, there's just a,
Not possible.
I've been to a lot of places. I've been to Scotland. I went back and visited the ancestral home back in 1980 something. I've been to Ireland and I've been to England. I've been to France and Germany. I've been a lot of places. I never
Yeah,
made it.
but you're more American now. No, you're a mix of many people now. Cultures. Better, I think. I think I don't know if it's better to live nowadays, but it's a bigger place, more opportunities, I think, than in Scotland. Scotland, is already too crowded. Europe is too crowded already, very crowded. And the immigrants that are coming from the war in the Orient, that war is not there now. The Gaza war is not there from now. It's been for many years. Remember the boats coming from Africa and Afghanistan and Pakistan, all those places, the
Dude, I
boats,
live in the United
they've
States.
been coming for
Everybody's
years,
coming here.
Danny.
Everybody's coming to America, buddy. Let me tell you.
I don't know if they reach America, the Pakistani Afghan, but I know if they reach, most of them will have a good life, I think,
I don't
just
know.
like here in Portugal.
Believe it or not, we sent a lot of them back. Mostly we let the
Of
Mexicans.
course, of course.
They're really
There's a
good.
lot of bad people. There's a lot of people that are being paid to come here to fight that other war. Yes, exactly, skies.
Yeah, well,
And
like I said,
that's,
I don't
I
even
think
want to
that's
think
the next
about
problem
stuff.
we're having here.
I think it's really horrible that the world has to have wars and all this bad stuff at Christmas time. It's really kind of depressing. You know, it's hard to sit around a Christmas tree, have eggnog, and enjoy Christmas when people are dying somewhere.
Oh, Danny, my Christmas here it's gonna be the second year I don't spend Christmas with my family, only with my wife's family. So I don't know. For me, it's a learning curve. It's having less people every year,
Yeah.
and
Well,
and helping our kids. That's what I notice.
well, I'm
It's
really old and I've been married
hard.
3 times. And let me tell you, I like now better when it's kind of just me and the kids and the grandkids are all gone off on their own little journey. And I'm just kind of old and retired and hunting Bigfoot. I ain't much worried about nothing else. Hunt the Bigfoot. But here
You just
lately, I've
want to
just
be
seen some
now.
giant ass birds, and that's about it. But there's a lot of giant birds been around. I saw this one had like an 18
Yeah,
foot
I seen the video. I seen the video.
pterodactyl or some shit.
Like 2 meters width, right?
18 feet, however long that is in foreign.
Yeah, we have a zoo here, a close
I'm just,
zoo, and we get the falcons and the eagles, and there's the biggest one. I think it's one black eagle. I don't know the name. It has a strange name. It I know which. It's that one that those ones that eat dead bodies. The
vultures. A
vultures.
vulture.
Yeah, those
You
are
know,
the
I thought it
biggest
might be
ones.
a condor. You know what a condor
Yes, or a
is?
condor.
A
I
giant
think that's the
condor?
condor. What you saw, maybe.
I thought maybe too. I'm not sure. Because
Right,
they do exist, you know.
Gerald? Good to see you. Oh, sorry, I'm not looking much of the chats, guys. To lose.
Well,
Oh,
anyway,
guys, we will
I
talk
hope at
about.
least somebody sends this chat to the dog man. He can watch it back to know that I'm just an honest person. I wasn't trying to backstab nobody or nothing. I really wasn't. I don't
Yeah,
want to
look,
argue.
at
I mean, I
least,
don't
at
want to
least
press nobody. If I was
he will know that. He will know that
if I
because
was that
he's
kind of
the
person,
one that did something to you. So he's the one that needs maybe to hear what you have to say, right? I already heard what you said and him, and I cannot choose sides, Danny, because I know
I'm
you
not
for
asking you to
longer.
choose. This is it.
I
I'm
know you
not
for
asking
longer,
you to
but
choose sides.
I like Dogman very much too. You know, he's
I do too. Unfortunately, I liked a lot of his shit until he went crazy on me and a few other people that didn't deserve it. I pretty much think Brent's an asshole too, but that's just my personal opinion.
yeah. I think basically the biggest reason here was, the companies we are with, and the thing is that, um, to start, Danny, the companies may not be a problem, but when you when when you're completely delivering yourself to the show, and you see somebody there that you notice that doesn't have that same interest as you for the subject, and is only there to kind of get you riled up, people stop going there, and there was something else just happened to me today. I know a channel called Chaz. She's a nice lady in England. And I went there in the morning, was having a good time there. And at the end of the show, I talked there. I said hello to a person called Adrian. He's my friend. And somebody came to my channel on my videos and commented saying that they were on Chaz's channel this morning, blah, blah, blah. And somebody was hassling her. And I was like, sorry? And then she kind of told me a bit more inside story. You know what I did? I went to Shaz, sent her the print screen. It's done. They sorted out. I kind of said, and maybe that's what happened. For you and Dogman to be able to connect, not from your side, from his side. He wanted some kind of justification, or for him to do the videos for those guys. And when he noticed that you didn't like him attacking your friends, you
No, I
you
didn't say
you
nothing
told
when
him
he.
the truth. You didn't attack him. You just
The
told him
only
the
thing
truth
I said,
about Nick. Yeah,
the only
about
thing
Nick.
I said back then was what he said about Nikki wasn't cool and
About
wasn't
Nick,
real
exactly.
respect.
I
Wasn't real
didn't
respect.
like him going after a
I didn't
girl
say
because,
cool personally. I didn't say that nothing
but
more than
Judy
that.
was attacked as well. You know that. Judy
Um,
Wheeler was attacked by someone at Lockbeard or something.
well, I know Judy pretty well, and I know Lockbeard even better. And
Okay,
I
so
like
you know
Judy.
about that.
Let me say something about Judy. I like Judy to death. Don't get me wrong. I call her Judy, Judy,
It's
Judy.
just the
But
timing, Danny. It's not
Judy can,
it's not her,
Judy,
it's the timing.
Judy can say some stuff sometimes, man. I don't think she
Okay,
realizes
yes,
what
I
she's saying.
okay.
And that
Yeah,
sets people
totally.
off. It ain't really her fault, but she will say some stuff that some people don't take the correct way, and they go off on
Okay,
her about it. I've learned to overlook
exactly.
it over the years because it happens so often. So every time somebody gets mad at something Judy says, I can't get in an uprate because it's happened 10,000 times. You know,
Yeah,
how can I get
exactly.
mad?
And you cannot
Yeah,
protect
you say some
you
fun
cannot
stuff.
protect some phrases, or some ideas, it's
Once again, what comes out of Judy Wheeler's mouth ain't Danny Staten's business. No more than to have a comment like,
nor
"Wow."
Dogman. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I
You
know,
know,
I know. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to come at Judy because I know some of the stuff she says some stuff to me that's pretty funny. Not to me. Everybody else seems to
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I've only seen Judy on her best days, and I know on a few channels, maybe not on all channels. And that's the thing. People don't say the same thing on a big channel than what they say on a smaller. Right?
I must say the same thing on any channel because I'm me. I'm honest. If somebody asks me
Yes,
a
but
stupid
but
question,
but
you might get
the
a stupid answer.
but the response is different. Different.
I don't really want to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm capable of
Yes,
it.
exactly, exactly. You will
You know,
hurt less feelings if it's a smaller channel than if it's a bigger channel, right?
I've made people cry before, dude. I'm trying to be nice because it's Christmas.
Yeah,
So
you
I see
just
you
made
wiping
me
your
cry.
eyes over that. I wasn't too rough on you, was it? I see you wiping your eyes. Danny made him
No, it
cry.
wasn't you. It's
Now
my eyes are
somebody's
sensitive.
gonna say some shit like I made you cry and shit. Wait and see. Danny went on
No,
John's channel
drama
and
is
made him
gone,
cry.
and we don't want drama anymore. We just had a lot of drama because of, Gigi, Wally, and our mutual friends, and um, I
I
was
know
just
Gigi,
watching
and
the same thing
I'm
happening, and I
actually a
didn't
mod
want
on
to.
Water's channel, you know,
Sorry?
and I'm a mod on my Flock's channel, and I know all these people. I've been on all them channels, and I'm cool with all them people, even though most of them don't get along. See, that's just another example of how I get along with a lot of people that other people don't get
Yes,
along with.
yes, yes. That's why I defended you at Susie B's, Danny. Remember?
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit, a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, okay, yes, but I told the truth. I told her that Danny has helped me before, and when I asked, when it just where you helped me a lot, Danny, at Mike's,
Yeah.
and
Well, Mike's
probably
a bit.
Dogman doesn't know that. Dogman doesn't know that. So you've helped me a lot on a channel that Dogman is a mutual friend of, right?
Mike, I've known Mike. I've known Mike for wow years. I couldn't even count how many years I've known
I
him.
probably met Mike because of you,
When I first met Mike, me and him both had less than 1,000 subscribers.
or Anthony, maybe.
No,
Yeah,
back when I
but
first
you know
started
what I
YouTube.
mean, Danny. Mike has helped me a lot because of you. Because if it wasn't you putting my links up at Mike's, I wouldn't have been known all of the people as quickly.
You know, I try to help
That's I'm
everybody, man.
sure of that. I'm sure of
I
that.
try to help
So
everybody.
I'm grateful for that, and that's why I told you off instead of insulting you, because I couldn't insult a friend, and I feel you were a friend, and I still do, and that's why I want you and Dogman to try and you know try and be respectful, because I know
I
that
always
Gigi
try to be
and Sarah
respectful.
will not
Somebody,
happen that.
if you sit here and told me a lie, something I thought was a lie or you were wrong, I would call you out and say, "Hey, no, man, you're wrong about that." Or yes, you did do that. I saw you. I'm gonna do that. I can't help it. I got Tourette's, and honesty comes out my mouth. People know that. You know, I can't help it.
Yes, the thing is that we all are friends of you, Midwest, Jane,
I
Susie,
love
we're all
Midwest.
friends of each other. Of course, some of us don't like X or Y, but
Okay, now look at here.
there is
Hold
a
on.
common link, right?
Let me tell you
It's
what kind
you.
of guy he is. Hold on for 1 minute. I just got a text from somebody in our community saying that dog man guy just made another video bashing me. He ain't been on here talking to you because he's been busy making another video hating on me. You understand this shit? That's
Okay,
what kind of
don't make me
that's
laugh,
what kind of
brother,
fucking piece
because
of shit he
it's not
is.
funny.
Yeah, it is. He's a fucking piece of shit.
Let
That's
me
just the
check.
bottom goddamn line. Now I've been nice, but while we're sitting here talking, this fucking piece of garbage, this fucking piece of rat shit, has made another fucking video about me. I'm supposed to be nice and suck it up and turn the other cheek. Oh my god, I'm going to share this one out too,
I
right?
wanted him to come by here,
I'm
but
looking for that
I'm
motherfucker
actually
right now.
afraid of going there now.
Oh
Wait
hell,
a
he's
second.
live somewhere. He must be live ranting on me. Let's see what this fucker's saying.
Do you know that?
You hear that motherfucker?
Sometimes I found a way to. Oh man.
But the person told me they made a video on my ass. So I'm looking for the video. Some people just don't know when
No,
to
he
quit, dude.
didn't make a video bashing you, or did he? He's just
I'm
making a
looking for
live.
yeah.
Danny,
That's why.
please calm down, man. You have to,
Fuck
you
him.
know that YouTube makes us a little bit low self-esteem, brother.
Well, yeah,
And
there's another video up. It's a 40-second. It took me a minute to track it down, brother.
oh, it's there. Okay, so
Let's watch
guys,
it together.
Danny,
If you're wondering why I can't get into any of your channels, Mr. Blue Mod here.
Danny,
Danny Steve,
remember, free publicity is
up.
not bad.
he's just an idiot old man, right? He's so sad, right?
I'm an idiot old man. I'm so sad because I block people.
Okay, dog
This
man,
is a fucking
Danny,
troll.
remember,
This is a troll.
we're
This
talking
is
the
a
truth
troll
here.
piece of shit.
Very
doing
big.
some garbage on somebody.
From to your channel.
You know, you support this piece of fucking garbage.
That's fine.
I'm on here with you talking
Remember,
about trying to forgive
being
people
friends
and
is
how
not
they're another
support,
goddamn
Danny.
peak. And this fucking piece of shit's putting another fucking video out with my goddamn face on it, bashing me. He's a fucking piece of garbage. Bottom line, you don't see me doing that shit. Maybe I'll put one out tomorrow with him looking like a groundskeeper Willie with his voice behind it. You know, I could do some horrible shit to somebody. I could probably bash him so bad.
Danny, I think you need to voice yourself.
I think I need to smoke a blunt now, boy, and calm the hell down on kind of this guy.
Yeah, but look, Danny, listen. Okay, I'm also doing that.
But
Danny, remember.
Okay.
Remember.
I was just, by the way,
Focus.
I was pretending to be upset to play with you.
Focus.
Let me
Danny,
tell you something. Listen to me real close. But this
yourself
honestly points out.
Explain it, okay?
Now, I was entertaining your audience with that little rant right there. But let me point out the fact that that's what kind of guy he is. That I'm on here talking about, giving people chances and stuff. I'm on here talking about turning the other cheek and stuff and being honest and being true. And while I'm doing that, this guy puts out another video bashing me and then goes live to promote it. Who's the bad guy?
Danny,
me or
Danny,
him?
he started the live during Jessica's, because he was saying that he was being blocked there. Okay,
well, I didn't do it.
I was at both places at the same time, and that was when I went to Jessica's and I told you off and I said, "Dog man, blah blah," blah. And I part of me thought it was you because I didn't see Dogman yesterday,
I'm glad
and today
everybody
he was
sees
saying
this,
he
and
was
everybody's
blocked at
doing it.
Eric's,
Everybody who
at
listens, it don't
Rob's,
matter.
and Jessica.
It don't matter.
Please,
Everybody who sees this live stream knows who the piece of shit is now, don't they? They know who's telling the truth and who ain't, don't they?
Danny, they
That's
will
all I
know
got
it
to say.
because
The truth will set you
you're
free.
telling the truth, and
The
he's
truth will
he's
set
not,
you
or
free.
maybe he doesn't know, Danny. Maybe he
Maybe
thinks
you should
it's you.
fucking tell him. I'm upset about
Yes.
this. I'm a little ill about this thing. Somebody needs to tell this guy, I didn't do it. Why is he making videos saying I did? Tell him more lies about me because he tells
Danny, why
lies.
don't you do a video with your doggy next time
Because
and
you can't
explain the
believe a word
situation?
out of his lying Scottish mouth. And that's the bottom line. You cannot believe a word that comes out of this man's mouth. He is the definition of troll. You look in the dictionary, you look up troll, there's a picture of this goddamn howdy doody looking motherfucker.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, okay, so Dogman is not gonna join us.
I bet he ain't.
Yeah, and we know why, Danny, because
Yeah, I bet we do. Oh my God. Nobody want to face me right now. Nobody's on the level
Yes,
of
exactly. But Danny, nobody faces you because we don't need to see your face to know if you're talking truth or not, right?
You don't have to, you can just take the actions of others and watch the streams back and see what happened. Find out for yourself who's telling the truth. I didn't do nothing wrong to this guy except catch him in a lie. He went off on me for catching him in a lie, made horrible videos about me, said stuff on live streams about me like I was the devil. And now, while I'm on here telling you that all I did was share out what he done, look what he's doing now. Who's the bad guy, me or him? But be honest with you, I bet you $1 million he wouldn't stand in my face to face with me, because he hadn't got the guts to do something like that and do some shit like this. He can do it from across the sea in Scotland and knowing I'm in the United States. But he wouldn't even do this if I was in the same country with him. Bet you that. Just straight on that, man. Because he ain't got, because that's some, I don't know, that's like something that somebody, to me, what he's doing is something with somebody with no honor, no guts, and no courage.
Oh, I just, sorry, Brian. Sorry, Brian.
Wow.
I wanted to give you a mod, but I hit you. Sorry, Brian.
Brian just got.
Please talk, Brian, and I'll give you your mod. Okay. Oh, sorry. Look, I blocked Brian at Dogman's.
Man, I'm sorry I made you nervous.
You know what it is? I thought I was on my channel checking my chat, but I was at Dogman's. Let me just say I'm sorry.
It's bad when you're on a live stream and people who know you and have your phone number are texting you that somebody's putting bad videos up on you.
Do you want to hear him, what he's saying?
Yeah, and by the way, the person that just texted me and sent me that video is probably going to block him on their channel tomorrow because of that, and tell him no, I had nothing to do with it. Matter of fact, they just texted me that his ass is out, you know? He just got himself blocked on a channel tomorrow for putting that video out.
Look, Danny, I can help you, brother. You can talk with him. Look, he's here on his live. Look.
I don't know how the hell that happened.
Was me, dog, man. Okay, so
Well, type now, Brian. Tinkerbell. How you doing?
Look, now I
You can't book him now. And you need to be careful with that too. I've not got a clue how to unblock. I don't block many people. Just idiots.
Okay, it's fine now. Okay, so they're still going on about me blocking Brian Chuck, but it wasn't my fault. It wasn't on purpose, okay, guys? It wasn't me, Andy.
Are they on you now? You know, watch it. Now you're a traitor. You talk to me, you'll probably get a black ball now. Because of this stream, he's probably going to start hating on you.
There you go. You're blue now.
Okay, so
but just be aware,
Andy, he's here, but we cannot do this. I'm gonna take his sound out. I'm just gonna leave the chat on for him, okay? Either way, Danny, I think we got it very well sorted. Betty Dan Boop, awesome to see you, sister.
I got it started with you.
Danny, please make a video, okay, so people know what you're going on, because if people only know you on the chats and you don't like typing very much, or you don't have time, you may get thrown under the rug by mistake.
You just done it for me.
Yes, exactly. No, yes, you did it. I just wanted the truth, really. I just didn't want to be involved, you know?
I don't like being involved. Me and crash me and stab me in the back and run me under the bus for telling the truth. Fuck them. Because you're still going to get the truth. You can't scare me. I'm an old man in South Carolina. You know what's on YouTube? Another YouTube troll is bashing on me. Surprise! It ain't the first time it's happened. I've dealt with them before. And bad part is I'll probably have to deal with them again.
Look, I think Danny, when Dogman watches this, he will be sensibilized, I think.
I doubt it. I doubt it because while I'm on here talking to you, he's on a live stream ranting about me. You know, he's putting up
Yes, but
videos.
I'm friends with many people as well, so I think he will be all right. I think.
Yeah, hold on.
Either way, Danny, I think you know what you should do. You should do a defense
I
video
would
for
go on his
you.
channel and try to talk to him, but he blocked me.
I'll tell him.
It's okay. I just shared this stream out and put Danny Speaks the Truth and let everybody watch it. Hell, I'm going
Okay,
to
remember,
matter of
you
fact, I'm
guys,
going to see if I'm gonna do
you're
another.
both important. Everybody's important. People are not numbers, so we will miss either of you if we have to start going to one or each other or the other side. You know what I mean, Danny?
I'm
But
not
either
trying to
way,
do
you
this.
with me,
I don't want nobody. I don't
you're
want
calm,
nobody.
okay, and we're good now, okay. I'm happy for you.
I don't want nobody to take sides.
Tell the truth,
But I
okay,
want everybody
brother.
to know who control is.
And I think 2 hours is a perfect timing, really, guys. I was hoping Susie was gonna come in too, but I think Susie just doesn't want to be mixed in this, you know.
Hey, I just give you another subscription on one of my other channels, and I shared it out again. I
And
didn't know.
Danny, if you tell me your name of your channel of that you do the videos playing with people, because I like that.
It's kind of okay, man. It's called Dog Face Mox with a couple of X's. But I don't really
Dog
support
face
that channel.
mocks.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find because, like I say, it's kind of just for me and a few of my. I got like 60 friends, and I make fun of them on that channel.
Okay, I've just found it. 69. Do you
Yeah,
want the 70 or not? I don't mind. It's a good number. You don't need the 70.
I
Do you want it or not?
don't care if anybody subscribes to that channel, not because the only people who really subscribe to that channel are just more like the guys I fuck with on wrestling channel and shit. It's not like a fun channel to jerk people off and stuff.
You know why? Because I've subbed to everybody as well, Danny. So, okay, Danny, let's wrap it up, brother.
All right,
Uh,
man. Good to talk to you, and I appreciate you letting me
Either way,
get
I love Danny.
my
I love
word in.
Danny, and I love Dogman. So please sort it out, guys. Okay?
All he's got to do is quit lying.
Yeah, I know you want to talk. I seen you on his live, and I was enjoying watching you there. Meanwhile, Jessica was on, but the Dogman didn't seem to believe you that you were the one blocking. So that's why he blocked you, because
He was blocked before I ever got there. I was a little bit late, I think.
yeah. But
And
now that he
he told
knows,
me he never showed up.
yeah, I think now he will be better. Either
I
way,
was,
I'm
I
happy
was
that
saying,
I'm
let me
not
point out,
blocked on Nona Boss as well,
I,
and
I
you
wasn't
didn't
going to
block
block
me.
him. I wasn't going to block him. I was going to time his ass out over and over and over for hours. But I
Not
wasn't going to
hours,
block him.
because Jessica only goes for 1 hour.
Well, over and over and over for 3 minutes at a time. Then he'll come back and make
Randy,
another comment, and I'll let him talk for a second, and then I'll block. Then I'll time him out again.
yeah, but I don't think he will be going on a rant for you on Jessica's channel. It's not fair on Jessica. Either way, it's not fair on any of the owners of the channels, because Danny, you know what happened some time ago. I was doing a live, and Sarah just came in putting the ice cream on the chat, and our mutual friend was just 2 conversations above, and he was sad, and I don't like to leave a friend sad, for no reason at all. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Remember on my live when an ice cream appeared on the chat? No?
Barely.
Okay, so you remember Sarah doing the videos about Tony and Mike, right?
Yeah.
And
I didn't
I
know
was
they were
doing a
good.
live, and she was always here, and Mike was in the chat just saying hello, and she got in and she put the ice cream on, and and I ended up having a laugh, and I told straight away to Mike that I wasn't laughing at him. I was laughing with him. I didn't say, Mike, I'm talking to you, but I said it on the live, directing to him, like that I wasn't laughing to no one. I was laughing with someone. And it wasn't Sarah at the time, but maybe people misunderstood. But I didn't like that. And that was my first trolling that someone done to me. And it was, one of my biggest friends. And that's why I didn't like, because, Mike is a great friend, and she was a good friend as well. And she put me against,
Because
you know,
basically,
a
somebody
good
shouldn't
friend
take
and a big channel. It's not only a big channel, it's a good friend, because I'm friends with Mike since he wasn't as big as he is now, before COVID. And that matters a little bit.
Well, like I said, though, me and Miss Sarah's been friends for a long time, and she's always been 100% straight with me. I've never had a problem. I know she don't get along with a few other people and made a few videos about them, but that's between her and them. It don't really got jack to do with me.
Yep.
I don't know why people think I'm a member
It's
of
fine.
somebody's club. I'm friends with everybody. You know what I mean?
And Danny, we said to her, I expect her to return if she apologizes to whoever she's done whatever, because it's not
Yeah.
me who
I
has
really
to
you
say
breath on that
sorry
one.
or accept apologies. It's the other person, because
Like I said, I wouldn't hold your
Gigi,
breath on
it's
that
my
one.
buddy Gigi. Gigi,
Yeah,
I left Goofon for Gigi. You know Goofon?
we done
I
been
was a
through this.
moderator
This
there.
shows, I'm getting deja vu. This is starting to repeat itself. Hey, man, it's
Yes,
been nice
exactly,
talking to you.
Danny. Yes, exactly. It's Danny. It's that uh, 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 the patterns, and that's why I had to talk this soft, because I needed us
Well,
to
I'm glad
get
me
it
and you got
sorted. So
straight
it's
about that
sorted,
dog man.
okay, Danny?
The main thing I was here for was to get the dog man issue straightened out with you, because I didn't like some of the comments you were leaving, and I thought you deserved to hear it from me what was happening. I don't usually do this, but I'm glad people got to hear it. I hope everybody goes back right now and watches from the time I come on and hear my whole side of the story, and don't just go out there and listen to some crap coming out of somebody else's mouth till you know the whole facts.
Yep. Probably somebody else got that message and blocked him, Danny.
I'm
So
sure.
that's what happened. Wonderful,
So
Danny.
anyway, I'm
I'm
getting a lot of
happy
text right
everything
now.
is sorted. Either way,
Apparently somebody don't know I'm on a live stream.
yeah, and our friend and Dogman, he will have his turn to speak his truth, because he spoke his truth, but I haven't spoken like I'm talking with you right now on a live. But we don't need to. I think he just needs to calm down with you, because you are not the problem. The problem is who's hoaxing and lying, right?
His problem is he's the one lying, and he's the one starting stuff, and he's the one causing problems in communities, and he's the fucking piece of shit. And that's just the bottom line. And nothing's going to change that as long as he's doing this crap. It's him in the wrong, not me. I'm not
Okay.
the one putting up videos with his face on it. I'm not the one calling names. I'm not the one doing live streams totally just destroying him. He's
Yes,
the one
one
doing
thing
that.
is true, Danny. If you don't show your face, you will always have something hanging on you, right? Yep.
Yeah, he don't ever show his face.
Yes, I haven't seen his face.
You know why? You want me to tell you why? And this is the honest truth. I truly believe he's a guy named Dark Waters using a voice synthesizer to change his voice to start trouble in communities. I can't prove it, but that's what I believe. I've noticed on his videos, he uses a voice modulator to change to a different voice on his videos than he does on his
But
live streams.
no,
You only do that
that's not
if
his
you have,
voice. That's the
and
child's voice,
and
or that's the
and
altered
you only
voice.
listen. You can only change your voice if you have a voice modulator. So he's using a voice modulator to change it to use that. The voice setting on the modulator is called Simpsons I run his voice through an analysis, and the voice is called Simpsons something of Willie, the Willie guy from Simpsons, groundskeeper Willie voice, and that's the voice he's using. His whole voice is fake, just like his fake channel. You know what I'm saying? I can't prove none of that. That's just my personal theory. But
Yes,
so he's trying to come on a
you
live stream
cannot
face to
prove
face with me. I'll click my camera on. I'll show my face. You see me go on live streams. You know I'm for real. You know I'm not a bot. You know I'm not a troll. I'm just saying all that's
Yes,
evident.
you show your face. That's true, right? Either way, Danny,
You know how you know you show
I don't
my
want to.
face?
I don't want to start an investigation here, but if you probably have the tools if you want to, right?
Well, all I know is my brother come by here, and my brother's got this little machine. And when you play a voice through it, it tells the dialect and all that stuff. I thought it was cool. It also tells if it's synthesized. And when it ran through that voice analysis, it come out as a synthesizer voice, not a real voice. But it could have just been because it was coming from a laptop. I don't know. Let me stress that fact. I don't know. That's why I don't have proof. I don't know if it's broadcast is the same when it's coming through a laptop as it does in person. It might have come back synthesized for that reason. What happened?
Okay, I
Did you
just said for Dogman to talk to you privately, okay? And if you want, please, if you want or you want, just leave that door open. Like I told you, Danny, I didn't block you because I did that once to Lee because of our other friend again, and because she told me some lies about him, and I just found out later on that it was, the way she told me that he was picking on her. I was very angry, and I didn't even talk with him. I just blocked him, and then I didn't know how to unblock him. So I've been like years blocking him, and I just unblocked him 1 month ago or something like that. And I resubbed him, and I resubbed Akashi
That's
Chris
why.
as well
That's why
because of those
nobody on
problems.
YouTube. Let me tell you. That's why nobody that watches YouTube should ever take nobody's word for nothing.
For granted,
Find
exactly.
out for yourself. If you hear something's going on, don't automatically choose a side. Go watch the videos. Go investigate the circumstances before you jump on somebody and start blocking them and all this crap. Make sure
Yeah,
you know
because
what's going
the,
on.
the blocking thing is, it's not that it's a big thing. It's like it's a silencing. You can still watch it, but you cannot communicate. So it's exactly what society does to us, Danny, is silence our opinions. And I think YouTube got it very right, because the silencing is like, it's that tool that you can tweak here and there, and people take longer to notice that you're manipulating stuff.
I know.
So
I know.
it's
I know.
silencing is a
Hey, just to point this
a
out,
useful tool.
let me point this out. That just since this live stream's been on, you notice my phone was going off and I was getting all kinds of text. Did you hear the phone going off?
No.
But during the show, I've got 6 texts. And 5 of them people just told me that he's going to be blocked on their channel when he shows up. And I have nothing to do with that. That's them, not me. Let me point that out. When all
Yeah.
these people block him for what he done, it's not nothing to do with me. That's his choice for what he done.
Yeah,
I don't
but
want to
then
be held
you can check his chat. You can check what the live of Dogman still. So don't worry. Okay,
I
don't
don't
worry.
care what that. I don't care what he
Look,
said.
Danny,
I
there are
don't care.
two reasons why you don't show your face, or you're hiding something, or you're afraid of something. So it can be either, right?
Just so everybody knows, I'm a real person, not a robot, right there, buddy. Okay, there you
Look,
go.
Dogman's voice is real, Danny. Don't say that. Okay.
I'm a real person, not a robot.
He uses that child's voice to do the videos joking, but the
Yeah.
voice we're hearing now is true.
Okay, if you believe that.
This one here, look.
Do you know that?
I'm 100% sure.
It's hard to suppress myself that I feel like I'm walking on eggshells going into people's rooms because of all that stuff.
I'm sure that's true, but please do run it on a synthesizer.
Somebody else checked it out. I didn't. My brother, well, my brother's little toy, but you see, because it was
Still,
done on a
I
laptop,
need to go, Danny,
it's
because
not
my wife
everything.
is here now, brother, and she's watching TV,
All righty then.
and
Happy
I'm
trails,
talking
man.
too loud. Danny, bless you, brother.
You too, man.
Please,
I'm glad we talked,
please
man. And I hope you
keep the
understand.
door, the window open for Dogman because he may be
I'm about to go cook
useful
dinner and eat,
for
man.
us, for
For about the
everyone.
next
Okay.
hour, I won't be around. I'm gonna go cook me some dinner and eat and everything. I hadn't had no supper.
Wonderful. Bon appetit, Danny. And I'm good you're back. At least I will try to make you and Dogman sort things out, and I will
Yeah, I'm
not call
always
you
open
again,
for
okay?
peace and Merry Christmas and everything. I'm not the one
Actually,
starting it. I'm not
I think
the
I've
one.
erased the comment on no, I didn't do any comment on Jessica's. Still, I will leave a comment on Jessica to say that
You were
I
wrong.
had no proof on what I was accusing you of, okay?
All righty.
But still, if you do a video on your channel, everyone will go there. And please,
I don't need to
Danny,
go
do
video on my
defend
channel. I didn't
yourself.
share this out. I didn't share this stream out to 67,000 people. A few people might actually watch it.
Look what Andy just said. He won't forget your face, Danny. You cannot see the chat. Okay,
Yeah, I
you
can.
take it. Oh, you can. Okay.
I see what Andy said. I like Andy. I watch his stuff too.
Yes, Andy's good. Andy been trying to warn us about our friend for years, Danny.
I hear you,
For
man. Well, anyway, I'm
years.
out. Okay, dude. Somebody's calling me for something right now. I got to go. It's good to talk to you.
Okay.
Happy
Stay
trails.
blessed, Danny. Thank you very much. Guys, stay blessed. Love you very much. Dogman, please don't block me. It's not my fault. I sent you the link, brother. Stay blessed, lovelies. Love you very much.